I've just noticed an indoor.
Yeah, help yourself.
Right.
Probably will.
So from now on, the storm's been placed, so anything that would have been in this region would have been destroyed, spice or troops or anything. But from now on, Gary, because he's the Fremen, he's the natives of this planet. Gary knows where the storm's going to be coming from for the next round. So if he could flog that information if he wanted or whatever. All right. So Gary knows how far the storm's going to move clockwise. All right. Okay, so the next phase you'll have the spice blow and the nexus phase, right? So this is where spice will appear on the map, okay? So what you do, you get the top card of the spice deck is turned over and the amount of spice on the card is placed in the highlighted territory, all right? If it's Shai Halud, which is a sandworm, okay, appears during the spice blow phase, a nexus occurs, and a nexus is where you can break ties or establish ties, alliances with people. All right? Because we're playing the advanced game, which isn't really that advanced, yeah? We're going to do this twice, okay? Gab,
what twice?
This.
Uh-huh.
If Gab turns over the spice card, it shows you
Add
where...
6 spice on rock outcroppings.
Rabbit shopping.
There.
Right, so we put 6 spice there. And you have 2 discard piles, like Gab, so you have to have discard pile A and discard pile B.
You said do 2 cards, didn't you?
Yeah.
Another one?
What, outcroppings?
Yeah.
Okay.
One more?
Yeah, sorry.
That's it. Outcroppings.
Yeah. So that's got, see what the spice blow thing is? They always go on there, yeah? So if you put it face up, right, so A is going to be closest to the table, discard pile B will be this one. Right.
Another one.
Yeah.
6 spice on funeral plane.
Right. You see where that is?
6.
Yeah.
Funeral.
Yeah.
So you're getting carried away with all of the funky language, isn't you?
Alright, so it tells you how much spice is going to come out, so yeah, I'm assuming. Okay, that's the spice blow. Right. It says, yeah, we haven't revealed a sandworm phase. So if it was a sandworm, non-Fremen troops at previous spice territory are wiped out and alliances can be formed and broken. But we're not going to do a nexus because the sandworm wasn't revealed. Alright? So it says here, this is for Gary, it says Fremen in the previous spice territory may move to any other territory. Subsequent sandworm locations are determined by Fremen if in play. Right? You should have a sandworm token there as well, Gary, yeah, so that's right.
What, that?
No, the token there in front of you, yeah,
Oh,
sandworm on it. So you'll be able to choose, if 2 sandworms come out, you'll be able to choose the location of the second one, where it comes out, rather than on the card.
All right.
Okie doke. Understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Understand how nexus things occur? It's the only time that you can form and break alliances is in a nexus. Alright, so if a sandworm card's revealed, then that's when you can do that.
And how do you form alliance?
We just say, do you want to be in an alliance with me? Yes, I do. So
What does that mean?
what it means, you'll see on your card here,
Don't attack
if
each
you're in
other.
an alliance, for me it means in an alliance you may voice an ally's opponent. Right, we'll talk about
Yeah,
special
okay.
abilities in a bit.
Right.
Right, just to tell you how the game flows first, and then we'll talk about what's on there. Right. So the next phase is you'll see on your little cheat sheet. It tells you the 9 steps on there on this flappy
Oh,
thing.
this, yeah.
Yeah. So the charity. This is where you get spice for free. Okay. So if you've got less than 2 spice, you may take enough spice until you've got 2. Okay. But for me, I always get 2 spice no matter what. That's part of my charm. Okay. Right. So the next phase we'll do is the bidding phase. You'll take what you'll do. You'll take 5 treachery cards, 1 for each player. Put them face down, and you'll be bidding on them one by one, face down. Right. I think one of you, our Atreides, may look at each card before the card's bidding starts. So Gavin will know what's on the card. We won't. We'll be blind bidding on them. Okay. So then, starting with the internal, starting with the first player. First player is the player that is nearest to the sandstorm here, so that would be me. Right, I would bid.
Be that.
No, it'd be me. Right, that's pointing that way. So I'm nearest to the sandstorm. Right, and so I'll bid on the first card until I could pass. So I could say you started bidding at 1. You always have to bid a minimum of 1, and then it will go in turn order. Then Julie, until somebody's either bought the card or you've passed. Everybody's passed. If everybody passes, the bidding turn is over. That's it. Right? They all get discarded. So somebody bids, and then the next player in turn order. Let's say, hang on. Yeah. In turn order, each player will bid until all able players have started a bid. Right, so then the next, in turn order, the next person will open a bid, next person, right? Okay? You can't come back in if you've already bought a card, and you can only have 4 cards in your hand. So if you've got 4 cards in your hand, you can't take part in the bidding.
You mean behind the thing?
Yeah, 4 treachery cards. Okay,
Right.
and you've got to tell people that you can't take part.
Okay.
Okay? Gavin will know what each card is because he's got the ability to look
So
at
it's
it.
just treachery cards, is
Yeah.
it, or anything?
What?
Is it just treachery cards?
Yeah, that's what's going to be bid
Oh,
on.
okay.
Okay? Right. So once we've done that, then you'll be able to revive any destroyed troops in the Telexo tanks over there, Telexu tanks. Okay? And you'll see on your sheet, it tells you how many you get to revive for free, right? So I get to revive 1. On your cardboard sheet there, it tells you
2.
free revival.
Yeah, 2.
Okay?
1.
So you'll get them for free. Alright?
You cannot buy additional revivals.
So you can revive a maximum of 3 troops to your reserve, paying 2 spice per troop. Right? You can also revive dead leaders as well. Okay? So you can revive 1 leader per turn for the combat value in spice that is on their card. Okay? Revived leaders may not be revived again until all players' leaders have been revived and sent to the tanks. Okay? So if, for instance, this guy's in the Telexu tanks and I revive him, okay? If he dies again, you put him face down in the Telexu tanks, and then you can't revive dead ones until all your leaders have been revived and sent to the
Right,
tanks,
I see.
right? How you keep track of that, I have no idea. I don't think that's going to happen very often. Right. Understand that? What's simple? Just pay some spice and take the dead stuff back. All right. So the 6th phase is shipment and movement. This is where you can take troops from your reserve, or in space, or in Gary's case, from the far side of Dune, and put them on the board. Right, and then you can move troops, but you only get to do 1 of each. So you can do 1 movement, 1 shipment, and 1 movement. Okay. Right.
I've just realised I made a balls up when I put my people out.
You want to change it? Nothing's changed.
Yeah, but isn't that what it said on the...
Tin.
No, he had a choice.
Oh,
Everyone
stars or
else was set.
non-stars.
Gary was a choice.
What stars again?
They're worth double in combat, but we'll get to combat. I'll tell you, but I'll remind you. Right, so before any movement occurs, the Atreides may look at the top card of the spice deck. Right? Right, so then the Bene Gesserit may flip advisors to troops. Right, you don't need to worry about that for a minute, we'll get to special abilities. Then the Spacing Guild may take their turn out of order, so you, in this step, can interrupt somebody or say, I'm taking my turn now. So normally this is in turn order, but because you're the Spacing Guild and you can ship people in, you can say you can take your turn at any point. First, second, third, fifth, whatever. All you've got to do is say. You don't have to tell anyone in advance, you just say Gavin's finished his turn and it goes to Gary, you just say, no, I'm going to do my turn now.
Okay.
Right?
Jump the queue.
That's right.
I don't know what the advantage is, but there you go.
Right, Fremen can move into the storm, but they only lose half their troops, yeah? Okay. Right, so in terms of actually shipping stuff, you can ship any number of troops into any location on the map. All right, so there's no limitation as to where you can ship them. All right? Shipping into strongholds will cost you 1 spice per troop, otherwise it's 2 spice per troop. Right? This is all on your board, so as we go through the steps you'll be able to see all this. Okay? At any time a player ships Bene Gesserit may ship 1 advisor for free to the same territory as the player's troops or to the polar sink. So if somebody takes the shipping action, I can ship an advisor into the same territory for free. Advisors don't do anything, but when the territory is empty, which I'll tell you about in a bit, I can flip these over and turn them into soldiers. It's a sly way of,
Right, yeah.
yeah? All right. Payments for any shipments go to the Spacing Guild, okay? Because you're the sort of go-between, or what you control all the galactic travel, whatever, right? So Julie will get money from the bidding. She's the emperor. You'll get any cash for shipments.
Says Spacing Guild pays the bank.
Yeah, if you ship.
Who's the bank?
The bank's the bank.
Oh, there. Right, okay.
All right, so you don't pay yourself. All right, you pay the bank.
Okay.
Everyone else pays you.
Right.
I was just about to tell you that. Right. Fremen move troops in reserves to within 2 territories of the Great Flat for free instead of shipping, because you're already on the board.
It's too much for me to do in this and remember.
No, you'll be right.
I know
Actually get
I'll be
going.
going, oh,
Is it- yeah.
I could have done that.
But it's easy. We'll, as we go through it, we'll remind ourselves of what you can and can't do.
I just like simple characters.
So the Great Flat, wasn't it?
Like Samwise Gamgee.
Yeah. So the Great Flat is here, right? You can ship yours for free within any 2 territories of that. That's what you've got to remember. We don't even have to remember, it's on your board, on your little player sheet. Right? Spacing Guild may ship 1 group of troops from any 1 territory to any other territory, and also ship for half the normal cost. Right? So you get to ship for half the cost. You may ship troops from 1 territory back to the reserves at 2 troops per spice. So you can ship onto the board from region to region and then off the board if you want.
Right.
Nobody else can take troops off the board.
Right.
Okay? So once you've shipped, then you can move, right? So you can grab any number of troops from 1 section, right, and move them adjacent 1 space. Okay? You only make 1 movement. Alright? However, Fremen can move 2 adjacent territories, and if you occupy Arakan or Carthag, here, so Gavin occupies Arakan, so that's how you pronounce it, you can move 3 adjacent territories because there's ornithopters in there, right?
Yep.
So Gavin could go, say, pick up 4 troops here, right, and he could go, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, right, or he could go 1, 2, 3, yeah? Ordinarily you'd only be able to move 1. Okay, and it says here that when another player ships or moves into a territory with Bene Gesserit troops may flip their troops to advisors. So if I've got any soldiers in there, to avoid conflict, I can say no, then I'm going to turn them into advisors, right?
Yep.
Okie dokie. And stand movement,
That's halfway.
but like all games, once you've played a turn,
Oh,
yeah. So then if there's, you can never, what's it saying? You can never move into a stronghold if it's occupied by 2 opponents. Right. So say if Julie and Gavin were in Arakan or Arakeen or whatever it's called, nobody else can go in there. Right. If you're allied with a player, you can't enter the same space as them because allies don't battle.
Right.
Right? So when you get to the battle phase, you flip over your little thing, if there's 2 opposing non-allied troops in a space, you'll have a battle. Right? I mean, we could leave the battle until it actually happens if you want, but essentially what you'll be doing, you'll be choosing on the battle wheel, just run through it quickly, choose on the battle wheel how many troops you're going to commit. You don't have to commit them all. So say if I had 5 troops in a section, I could say, well, I'm going to put 2 in there, right? Then you choose one of your leaders. If you've got a leader, you have to choose it. You stick the leader in there. That's the leader's strength, right? So the strength of the troop plus the strength
Yep.
of the leader is what it is. And you can also add treachery cards to that as well, whether it's going to be a projectile or a defence or whatever, right? Okay? And then you reveal it, okay? What you've got to remember though is that any troops that you commit are at half strength unless you put spice with them, right? So say if, like, for instance, I put out 2 troops, right? They're only worth half, so that would be worth 1 battle strength. If I put 1 spice with that one and 1 spice with that one, that would put them up to full strength, 2.
So spices like Scooby Snacks.
Yeah, basically turns them into fighting machines and nuts. Okay, you've got a starred troop, they're only worth 1, but if they're boosted with spice, then they're worth 2. Alright, so all you've got to remember is that each troop is at half strength, it's only worth half,
Yeah.
unless they're boosted with spice. So what you do, you put the spice on here, so you can have it at half strength. Say if you had 3 there, right, and one of these 2 were boosted with spice and this one wasn't, it would be 1.5, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, and then plus you'd stick your leader in, so that'd be 6.5, right, plus maybe I'll play my treachery card as well, right, and then you reveal. Well, I'm not going to reveal that, right? Whoever's got the most will win, right? But both players will lose all the troops they've committed, no matter what, win or lose, right? But we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that when we have a battle, shall we?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you lose all your troops, what are you fighting for?
What do you mean?
Well, what have you got to fight for?
Stronghold, spice.
Right.
You might move into an area where spice. Part of this game is stopping other people from winning, not just your own.
Mm.
Yeah, so you'll have to work together to stop other people from winning the game.
Mhm.
All right. So we will come back to battles when one occurs, and we'll go through it step by step then. Okay. All right. So then you'll do the spice harvest once you've resolved all the battles. Yeah. So troops on a spice blow icon may collect it. You can collect 3 spice per troop if occupying Arakeen or Carthag. Otherwise, you can only collect 2. So Gavin, because he's in control of Arakeen, can collect 3 spice per troop. Everybody else can collect 2 spice per troop. Troop being 1 token. Okay. So they might say if there was, I don't know, say if Gavin moved over here and there was 6 spice there, he would only need to have 2 troops in the region to collect it all. All right. You don't need to remember all this. We'll go through this step by step, right? Okay, so that's that. It says troops occupying Arakeen and Carthag collect 2 bonus spice. All right, and troops in 2x siege collect 1 bonus spice. So this is 2x siege, isn't it? So you will get 1 bonus spice for that, for occupying that one. Okay, and then all you got is the Mentat pause phase, where you just check to see if anyone's won the game. All right. So it says that you move spice gained as part of bribes behind your player's shield. So if there's any bribes or deals that have been taken, if you'll do, say Gary wants to sell his information and I want to buy it, you put the spice that you pay him in front of his shield, and you only get it at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, for any bribes or deals. Players not in alliances with 3, so we know about that. Fremen win if no player has won by controlling strongholds at the end of round 10. Okay, so if the game ends and nobody's won by controlling the strongholds, then Gary will win. Right, Fremen, if Fremen or nobody occupies Siege to Tabil, and Habanya Siege, and neither Harkonnen, who's not in the game, Atreides or Emperor occupies 2x Siege, right? And then the Spacing Guild wins if no other player has won. Okay? And that's it. That's basically how you play the game. Alright? So we'll just briefly go through.
So you've got a lot to remember in this thing, Gary. Fremen.
Only round by round.
I'm just going to go into a sugar coma.
Right. So one of my things is I'll win if I predict who's going to win.
Oh,
If I
yeah.
can predict who's going to win the game, that things. win the game and in what round I win if that happens, right? So all I've got to do is just choose one of these cards, say turn whatever, and I think that, right? That's my prediction. Right. Also, one of my abilities is whenever another faction ships into Dune off planet, you may know that, and the voice. So I may voice your opponents to do as you wish with respect to one of the cards they play in their battle plan. So I can say that you can or can't play a specific weapon, a worthless card or a cheap hero, or if your opponent can't comply with your command, they may do as they wish, right? So I can tell, if I'm in battle with you, I can say you must play a poison projectile or a shield or a worthless card, or you can't play something, because part of what I do is mind control. Alright? And my advanced game things are charity, a Karama card. I can play a Karama card as any worthless card as a Karama card. So if I get hold of a worthless card from the treachery deck, I can play it as a Karama card, right? Blah 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 blah. Right, that's it. So what's your special abilities? Advantages and advanced game advantages.
Advantages, well, we've done all that. Let's see. You control shipment going on Dune.
Yep. Yeah, you only pay half price and you ship and move when you wish. So if you're in an alliance, I can use my voice I can use my voice in an alliance. You may use your voice. In an alliance, you may voice an ally's opponent. So I can use my special ability for my ally. So I can, if me and Gary were in an alliance and he was fighting Gavin, I can use my voice ability for Gary to tell Gavin what he can and can't do. Right?
Does he have to do it? What you tell him?
Yeah.
Right.
Unless he can't do it, in which case he's off the hook.
Under the finger.
But basically, don't worry about the alliances until you're in one, right? And then we'll deal with it then. So we know Gary's special abilities, basically, don't we? Gavin, your one is you've got a superhero type character that's being created or you're waiting for, called the something Sadarak or whatever. If it's on that card there, look, Gav, it's your special card.
Advantages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your advantage, right?
There.
If you have a look. I'll tell you what it does. Just see the card over there.
This.
Yep, that's a token. See the card that comes with it. What's it called?
I can't pronounce that.
Something Sadarak or something like that.
Hadarach.
Hadarach, yeah. So that one, what you do, you keep it face up, right? And at the moment it's inactive.
Yeah.
Right. So you'll put you've got one of these little tokens. You've got a second token there. Look.
That.
Put it on number 0. Every time you lose a troop, move it forward. When it reaches 7, then it will be activated.
Yeah.
Right? And basically it's like a superhuman character that comes along and it gives you +2 in battle when you put it there.
Okay.
And it tells you on the card what it does
Yep.
when you use it. So come back to that when it's active. Okay? Alright. Julie, your special abilities.
Bidding. Whenever any other faction pays twice for a treachery card, they pay it to you instead of the spice bank.
Right.
You may not discount the price of treachery cards. The full price must be paid.
And
Right.
also you get your troops, you've got some special troops that work too.
An alliance or advanced game advantage.
More about the alliance. It just means that you get some extra troops as well, so that's it. Right? So we start, see what happens?
Yeah.
Right, so how far did we get? We've done the storm phase, we've done the spice blow, Chome charity, right, so we'll do that. So I will get 2 spice for charity. Charity, mate. Julie, how much spice you got? Everybody's got more than 2 spice, haven't they?
Yeah. Yep.
Right, so nobody gets the Chome charity then. So what we do now, bid, right? So Gav, you're in control of this.
5 cards, wasn't it?
5 cards, face down.
I get to look at them.
No, one at a
So-
time, not all of them. Just put them all down and then you look at the first one. Right, so if you look at the first one, Gavin will know what it is, right?
Yep.
And then in turn order, each player will begin a bid until all players have bid. So I'm going to bid 1 on that,
On what card?
on the first
Does it
card.
go round in that order?
In turn order, yeah. So
Oh, because you're the nearest one to the storm.
What is it? Spice you bid?
yeah. Don't have to bid, pass. You can come back in, you can pass and you can come back in. It's not.
Julie,
Right.
Julie first. Go on. Julie, you good for that?
What are these treachery cards?
So there might be weapons, or there might be sort of special abilities, or might be worthless.
Are you bidding on individual cards?
That one
Yeah,
first.
the first card.
Oh,
So Gav knows what it is, and that we don't know what it is. Gav, I'll give you a spice if you tell me what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. But this goes in front of your screen. You can't have it until
There.
show it in front. You can't have it until.
I'll show you it. Well, you're sick.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bid 1. What do you want? You want to bid?
is that one not for bid now?
Yeah.
I'm going to bid 1. You got to bid
Yeah,
2 or
but you
more.
could just go have some spoils
Yeah, I'll
for it.
bribed him.
You bribed me to look at it because only I can look at the card.
So
Like,
he
if you
thinks
want
he's got an advantage because he's had a peek.
Oh, no.
So you want to bid, you pass. Right. Gav?
No.
We'll bid 2.
Nah.
Oh, so we'll give you that. You don't want to bid?
Nah.
You want to bid?
No.
Right, okay, so I'll get 1. So Julie will get that,
Why does Julie get
because
it?
she's the emperor.
All money's going to the emperor.
Oh, bloody hell.
Just have all the money. Is that money or is that spice?
Spice is money, basically. Alright? So this must be a green card, because Gav's reading it.
What
Are they the
card?
useless ones?
If it say worthless card on it,
No.
no.
Worthless blue.
No, worthless is like a sort of a grey colour. Green, a special, it will either be a Karama card. I should really tell you what Karama cards do. Well, it tells you what a Karama card does.
It's quite complex, isn't it?
Well, it's just the special abilities, that's
Okay.
all. So where it's all asymmetrical, you're basically explaining 5 times what you would normally.
Go on.
Julie, you get the bid first in this.
Pass.
1.
Me, is it? So I can bid 2, can I?
Yeah, or more.
Much longer.
Right, it's all behind screen, so you can't
My
tell.
longer, isn't
No, you
it? It
shouldn't.
is now.
Julie can see your bits, Gav.
Don't look at my bits then.
Do you want a bid?
No, I don't.
Do you want a bid? Remember, you make it Julie rich by bidding.
Just have crowns. Don't emperors wear crowns.
What? I'm waiting for it.
Emperors don't wear clothes, eh?
Emperors don't wear clothes. What about gowns?
Yeah, they wear clothes, don't they?
No.
Well, emperors don't.
Matthew?
Emperor's
Do you want
new
to bid again?
clothes.
No, it goes to you,
I
mate.
don't want a bid, no. Do you want a bid?
I passed. didn't I?
Oh, yeah, well, I'll pass. So you get it, Gav.
I get it for 1.
Yeah.
Well, I've only got 10.
That's all right.
Julie gets 1.
Thank you.
Right, next one. Gav, you start bidding on this one.
Me?
Yours?
Gav does.
What? Oh, why?
Because he's next in turn. It was Matthew, then it was you.
Oh, because I passed. didn't I?
I'm last.
Do you advantage
Get the
to bid?
dregs.
1.
No.
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 2.
Yeah, you can do that.
She paid 2 to the bank.
Goes 10. You can give me one spice to see what
I'll
it
have
is.
one. No, I'll bid one.
No.
2.
Julie?
No.
No.
Can't be very good if Gavin's not bidding.
Bid 3.
Whose go is it?
Gary?
I'll just have my go, haven't
Yeah, do you want to bid 3?
I? Oh, no.
No? Right.
No. Julie?
Money.
Yeah, I'm getting some change.
How much did you bid?
2.
I'm just getting my 2 back. Just put my 2 back.
Margaret?
1.
Matthew?
No. Pass.
You can give me one spice if you want to have a look at it.
No.
No? 2. 2.
No.
3.
No. Anyone else?
Passed.
3.
Handbags.
How much money you got now?
Too much.
Justin.
Too much money. Oh, it's too much
Oh, you bid
money.
them, didn't you?
Don't trust him. We haven't got anything on the board, have we? Right, so that's the bidding phase, right? So now, revival. So you ordinarily pay 2 spice per troop for 3 revivals, but there's nothing in the Telexu tanks.
Yes.
So we won't do that.
So I don't, it might do some board
And
then.
then you do it in the shipment and movement phase, right? Which is now. So before any shipment or movement occurs, our Atreides may look at the top card of the spice deck. That's more info that he knows. So he knows where the spice is going to turn up next. Okay? Makes sense to you?
Yeah.
Right, the Bene Gesserit may flip advisors to troops, okay, which I'm not going to do. The Spacing Guild may take their turn out of order in this phase, so it's up to you, Mother. You just say when you want to do it.
Whereas Gary, does that Gary want to flip any advisors?
That's me on the Bene Gesserit. He's the Fremen.
Oh,
Shipment. We're in the shipment phase,
Yeah.
are we?
Right, and the Fremen may move into storms at half loss rounded up. You cannot ship or move into sectors in storm or strongholds occupied by 2 or more players, right?
Says here, I can also bring any or all of my reserves for free onto the Great Flat or onto any one territory within 2 territories of the Great Flat.
That's correct. When it's your turn. Right, so starting with me. You can ship any number of troops onto the map. Shipping into strongholds costs 1 spice per troop, otherwise 2 spice per troop. Anytime a player ships Bene Gesserit may ship 1 advice for free in the same territory as the player's troops or the polar sink. Payments go to the Spicing Guild if in place, but Spicing Guild goes to the bank. Right, so I'm going to ship 1 warrior in there. Right.
you have to pay for it to go in there.
Yeah,
Did you pay?
yeah, I'll go one coin.
It all goes to me.
Oh, right.
Okay, Julie, do you want to ship?
Shit my dudes.
Yeah, it's one spice per troop into a stronghold,
Into a stronghold.
or two spice per troop anywhere else.
No thanks.
Anyone else?
No, thanks.
My last one.
And then you can move them if you want.
I pay half the cost, don't I?
What?
Because I pay half the normal cost.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
So you could, if you wanted, dump them in Carthag for 1, and then you can move them.
That's 3 though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just saying. So it'd be 3 coin, 3 spice, right? And then you can move, because you've got the ornithopters, you can then move any number of them 3 territories if you wanted to.
What, for free?
Yeah. How much is that? 5.
5,
So that goes to my mum.
and then I can move them for free.
Yeah, any number of them. You don't have to move them all. They can move up to 3 spaces because you've got the ornithopters things, haven't you? So I'm going to move one of my advisors into there. Right? Because you've moved in there.
Got stars. Could I put stars in there?
Yeah, if you want to.
You go to the polar sink as well, Matthew.
Yeah, I'll go into the old doodah.
Is that either or? Oh, it's all.
Yeah.
So you can only do one of them.
How many troops are you putting in?
2 and 2.
Yeah. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
You could move into there and have a battle with Gary if you wanted.
So what's he worth? 2? Because he's
The
got a
start
star
one.
one.
Well, he's worth 1 because you'd have to put spice in with him to make him full strength, wouldn't you? So you got 1.5 at the moment in there.
Because he's a half.
Yeah,
He's a
it's-
1.
It's started as a 1. Yeah. Jeff?
So I've got 2 in there, haven't I'll do that for now.
I only have to move there to pick it up.
Yeah.
Do you pick it up straight away?
Yeah, just be wary about the storm.
Yeah, there's only one troop, so I can move 3, can't I?
There's 2
Yeah.
troops there, isn't there?
Do you not want to ship anybody?
Yeah, ship 1 troop.
Yeah, that's movement, isn't it? Anything that's on the board already is a movement.
Oh, I see.
You ship from space, from your
To any,
reserve, to any territory.
and I picked that up straight away.
No, you picked that up in the spice harvest phase, yeah? You have to,
Oh, there'll be a battle before, won't there?
there's 6 there, so remember it's, when you harvest spice, it's 3 spice per troop if you occupy Arakeen or Carthage, which you do at the moment. So you only need to put 2 troops in there. Right.
Can I come bring some down as well?
But you meant to do that first.
Oh,
What are these white marks?
That's first spice blow.
so it's 1 per troop.
Yeah.
And I've got to give that to Margaret.
Yep.
You have to give me 1 back, Margaret.
Then we've got after the first game turn. So, oh yeah.
Yeah. No, after the first turn. Yeah,
Does
so
that
that'd
mean
be
around, or
yeah,
does
that'd
that
be when we
mean
get to here. Where did you go, Gav?
There. And I'm going to move 2 into there for free, yeah?
Yeah.
Does this move up then?
Yeah, it should do. Sorry, yes.
So I know where we are.
We're at the shipment and move on phase 6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, you have to go there, Matthew.
Where did you go? Oh yeah.
Yeah, on the green.
So what does it say about me? It's
I'll
on
pick
phase
one more,
ships.
please.
Bloody lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, you have as many as you like.
So you shipped into that one and you moved from there to there.
Did that one first.
Yeah.
Paid Margaret, and then I moved there from there because they can move free.
Yeah. Right.
Gazla?
Remember, yours is unique, so you can go within 3 territories of the Great Flats.
So this is shipping and movement, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. You don't pay to ship, do you?
I don't. So shipping, what's the difference between shipping and movement then? You do both, do
Can I
you?
ship one if I was free in the same territories, players, troops?
So shipping is putting troops onto the board, moving is moving them.
So you do shipment first and then your movement.
Yeah. So you can move within 3 territories of the Great Flat.
What's the Great Flat?
I don't know why it's split there. Is that part of
The
that?
Great Flat and the Greater Flat.
Oh, okay. So you can move within 2 of that, and is it 2 or 3? I can't see. Yeah.
2. Oh, within 2 territories of the Great Flat for free instead of shipping. There's no limit to how many you can move.
Yeah, so you can ship troops within 2 of the Great Flat, if you want, for free, and then you can move them to spec territories. Everyone else can move.
Instead of 1.
Yeah, but if you're in control of the Arakeen or Carthage, you can move them for free. What's that you?
Who's that?
Me. You don't have to move the ones you've shipped. You can move the ones that are already on the board if you want to fight.
Hey, Mushes. All right, mate.
So I could move.
Yeah.
I could move them. Yeah, can I? As well. And then I could have a fight, couldn't I?
Could do.
Oh, watch out, you fit out.
I could move them and them into there, can I?
Yes, you can move 2 spaces, can't you?
Yeah. And I've got a star now. Yeah,
Star.
There's a star man about to kick the shit out of Matthew.
They used to the bit. Right, mother.
What's that place called?
I was just checking my abilities. So I can
Ship for free, don't you?
ship half price.
Oh yeah.
So I can put as many as I want on, can't I? Is that right? I can put as many as I like on
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Half price rounded up, isn't it?
So that's 4. So that's 2. 2 coin. Goes in the bank.
What does it say? Strategy. It says your major handicaps that you must ship in all of your forces at the start of the game.
What's it say that? Oh, I didn't see that.
What's that?
And then on here it says at the start 20 forces in reserves off planet. And then there it says differently.
Don't know. Doesn't say anything about that now. Oh, carry on. Where? What
was
round?
me.
Yeah, so you do what you got to do.
So how many troops can you actually put on the board
How many
then?
as you want. So
All right,
you
anywhere.
can pay for.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, what says that then? It says you've got to ship all your ones at the beginning, but they start off the board.
That's 4, that's 2.
Don't know. That don't make sense. You must start at the start of the game, but on your player card, it says that they'll start off.
A misprint.
I don't know. Well, I haven't seen anything in this set about that.
What's it say on your card?
It says strategy. Your major handicap is that you must ship in all your forces at the start of the game, and often this move requires a battle before you are prepared.
Oh, I see. I know what it's saying. It's
Even
saying
though you do not need to forage for spice on the surface of Dune.
it's not saying that you have to do it. It's saying that you're probably best off doing it because you haven't got anything on the board. It's saying that the best strategy you can have is to ship all your stuff onto the board, right? So otherwise you're sort of weak off the board, aren't you? It's not saying that's what you have to do. It's just saying that's sort of advice strategy.
Oh yeah,
Right.
mine's got a similar sort of thing on that. Advice.
Well, I won't change it now. But
No.
it's too late.
So that's the battle then. Right, so in turn all the players decide the order of the battles until all battles are complete. So I think there's only going to be one battle.
So that's the battle there, isn't it?
Yeah. There's only going to be one battle that's between me and Gary, right? We each take a battle wheel, right, if you take that. And what you will do, you'll decide the leaders or cheap hero cards are required in battle plans if available. So if you've got a leader token, which we've all got, if you stick your leaders behind the screen, if you've got a leader token or a cheap hero card in your possession, you have to play them. Right? You have to play one of them. Alright?
Right.
So what you'll do, you'll choose a number on a battle wheel as how many troops you want to commit to the battle. Right? Remember that each token's worth half unless
Mine
it's
ain't.
accompanied by spice.
Mine ain't. Your forces do not require spice to count at their full strength.
Oh, okay. Right,
Oh
man.
dear, that's the
Okay.
game over then, isn't it?
And
Is
then we've
that
got
8 then?
1, 2, 3,
You don't have to commit them all.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right?
And a leader token.
Yep.
And that whatever number's on there counts towards it as well.
Yeah, so you add them together.
Yeah, and then you can also put treachery cards in as well.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
And what's this traitor card?
Well, if you've got me, the leader that I play, right?
That I
That's it.
can, yeah.
You could say, oh no, he's a traitor.
Yeah, all right, okay. Go on, and I'm taking a bit of a gamble here, I reckon.
Oh, so you can add a card to that as well if you want a treachery card. No? Right, so hang on. Benny Jessup may voice opponents to play or not play cards. So I'm going to say I want you to play a card if you've got one.
If you want to die even more,
If I can tell you what type of card to play.
right, tell me what type of card to play.
A worthless card.
What's the
If
phrase?
you've got one.
Don't have one.
Alright, never mind then. Right. Atreides may force an opponent to reveal one, but he's not the thing anyway. Right, so. Starred troops are worth 1 combat strength, except for the Emperor when battling Fremen, where they're worth half combat strength. Okay, right. It's just an old one of the smaller bits. Leaders or cheap hero cards are required in battle. Winner loses. Right, so okay, so we reveal, right? So there's 6 there. Pay 1 spice. For that. Actually, put 2 spice on that. Okay, and we've got a projectile weapon. So this kills the opponent's leader before battle is resolved. So you have to get rid of your leader.
Right. So where does he
He
go?
goes in the Tillich suit tanks. That's it. Okay? Opponent may protect you with the leader with a shield, but you haven't got a card, have you? So if you reveal what you've done, so 8. Right. So you win.
What does the spice do then? The 2 spice?
It boosts. Well, yeah, it's 1 spice, isn't it, per unit? So I've got 1 unit. I've boosted it to 1. So that's only worth half. So you would, in order for them to be full strength, you'd have to add spice to your combat wheel.
I don't need to though, do I?
Oh,
said
you've
that
done,
just
yeah,
now,
of course, yeah. So that's worth 1 for me because I've added a spice. You don't have to add it, do you?
Oh, otherwise it'd be half.
Yeah. So I've killed his leader.
So it's worth, your total is 6 then?
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So what does it say?
So he's dead?
7, isn't it?
Oh.
No.
So winner loses
Oh.
troops and spice based on battle wheel. Right. So I lose that, and I lose that troop goes into the tanks. Yeah. I gain spice equal to the combat values for all killed leaders, and I may discard cards used. So that leader's worth 2, so I get 2 spice for winning that. So you winner loses troops and spice based on the battle wheel. Gains spice equal to combat value for all killed leaders and may discard cards used. So you don't get any spice. Loser loses all troops in a region and play treachery cards. The loser loses their leader in addition. If a traitor is revealed, which there wasn't, so
you've lost your leader, have you?
loses all troops in a region and play treachery cards. No, I don't. Don't lose my leader because he's not been killed. He can only be killed with a projectile. I was thinking what I'd do with that.
What is it?
That's nothing. What am I holding that for? The loser loses all troops in a region and play treachery cards. So it says here you may keep a battle card if you win. So that goes on a discard pile somewhere. Just chuck it somewhere. Okay. Ties go to the player closest to first in turn order. Blah 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 blah.
What does the winner get then? Winner don't get nothing apart from the...
The winner loses troops and spice based on battle wheel. Gains spice equal to combat values for all killed leaders and make discard cards. So you only get spice if you win the battle.
Yeah,
my leader wasn't killed, so you don't get any spice. Okay, you only get spice if you kill the leader.
Right.
But you kicked me out of the stronghold, which is a good thing.
But you didn't kill Matt's leader.
No. All right.
So if Gary killed your leader, how much
He
spice
would
would
have
you
got
get?
5 spice because the killed leader
Oh,
is worth 5. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
So what's this here then?
That's Gary's coat of arms.
Oh right, okay.
Okay. Okay, so that's the spice harvest. So troops on a spice blow icon with spice may collect it.
It's me. 6.
Got another one here, is that any
Don't worry
reason?
about that. Yeah, let's leave it there. Spice blow. Remember, you got there's a limit to how much you can pick up. It's 3 spice per troop if you occupy Arakeen or Carthage. Otherwise, it's 2 troops per spice.
Say again.
So I only pick up
I occupy...
4. I would only pick up 4 then. There's only 2 in there.
1 spice... Say
Yeah,
again.
you occupy Arakeen, so you can pick up 3 spice per troop.
No, so it is 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there any spice on?
There was 6
Yeah.
on there.
So that's fine because you've got more troops than you need.
What, you pick up 2 per
what about this?
troop?
Yeah,
Yeah.
5. Yeah.
Right.
What about this? Let's
No.
go.
There's no spice on there.
That's just movement. You can move 3 territories.
Okay.
Got a spice
Yeah,
signal,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. It just means that if you occupy Arakeen and Carthage, you collect 2 bonus spice. All right. So Gav will get 2 extra spice for that,
Right.
because it says
That's
there.
me.
Oh, it's you. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, but I got one as well.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Troops in Toek siege get 1. Who's that?
My mum.
You get 1. Okay. So then we do the Mentat pause
What about
phase.
these?
What?
Those.
There's nothing there.
Oh,
So do the Mentat pause phase.
Okay, I get that.
So, what's that?
that's all right. So something dropped on the floor. What was that?
So you move spice gains of grapes.
No, can't see.
That.
What is it?
Oh, it's not an earring, is it?
Oh, it's come out. It's come out the back of my earring. Oh,
Okay, so nobody's
Yes.
won. Anyone in control of 3?
No, I control 2.
So Gary could technically win on the next round if he occupies another stronghold.
that quickly.
Yeah, because then you sort of occupy 3.
Hmm.
It's hard to see the difference. Isn't it? Julie's in control of 1. Gav's in control of 1.
Julie's got 2.
No, 1.
Oh, is that red and that's
Yeah,
slightly
just
not
the
red?
one's a wizard and one isn't.
Got a card here. It says after the first game turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I play it?
Yeah.
But it'll become difficult because of the storm.
It's after the first game turn. Special storm.
No thanks.
Play during the storm phase before the storm marker is moved. When you play this card, you control the storm this phase and may move it from 0 to 10 sectors in a counterclockwise direction.
Right.
Nine. Do it there.
Yeah, so any troops that all spice that's on a desert space gets destroyed.
Yeah, do it.
Anything that passes through.
Start.
Okay.
1,
Yeah.
9.
So I lose my troops here.
Yep.
Oh, passes.
Yeah.
They go in there, don't they?
Well, I don't.
Do you not need to do
I
it
only
yours?
lose half, don't I?
Yeah. Rounded up.
3.
What and that?
No, they're in a 4. It's only on the sand.
Yeah. Anything that's on the yellow, you're safe here.
Mm.
Okay. So Gary, you want to take the next card from the storm deck, look at it, and then chuck it on top of that
Do
one.
I discard that?
Well, because that doesn't happen
Yeah.
then.
No. So we'll put that on the discard pile there, okay?
So are we back to here now?
Yeah.
We're doing the storm.
You're doing it now.
Oh, I'm doing it now.
Well, this is for next round.
Are we on the second round now?
Hmm.
But we didn't do that one though, did we?
No, I don't know. Just have a look at that card Julie just discarded over there and just see if you have to do both or
Oh,
just
that
one.
one.
Yeah.
It just said at the end of.
It says before the storm marker is moved.
Yeah, so we did that. Now she's got to move. Now doesn't Gary have to do
After
that
the
one?
first game turn, play during the storm phase before the storm marker is moved.
So she's moved there, that's correct.
So you
But,
still do it.
but we have to
still
do
that.
this. We have
When
to
you
do
play
yeah.
this card, you control the storm this phase and may move it from 0 to 10 sectors. So no, that is, you control it for that phase, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, so that gets discarded.
Yeah, it's just void.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Mm.
So troops in sand except in the Imperial Basin are wiped out. There's nothing in the Imperial Basin, is there? She's here. Don't know. Right. So this is the spice blow. You reveal the top card of the spice deck until spice is placed.
Oh, we're now back to number 1.
Number 2.
Number 2 now.
Right, so I show this one now. Goes on that one, does it?
Yeah.
8 spice on where I am.
Spice girls. Okay.
Don't forget you can jump in at any time. Mark.
Whereabouts?
That's in the shipment and movement.
Yeah.
We're in this spice thing at the moment.
It's a spice world.
Hmm.
Yeah. Do the next one.
Well, look at it.
No. Yeah, look at it, but then put it face down on pile B.
Oh, okay. Sandworm alert. Discard all spice and forces in the territory now shown in the spice deck discard pile.
Right. Non-Fremen troops of previous spice territory are wiped out and alliances can be formed and broken. Let's have a look at that go.
I'm alright. Actually, you take that away. I don't know. Yeah.
So,
I'll have another one. Can I have it? No, yeah,
discard pile A.
That one?
What's the territory shown on that?
Rocky outcrop, which is empty, and
No, just that one, just the top card to discard. Right, so it says here, discard all spicy forces in that territory and now showing the spice there, then draw cards until another territory card is revealed and place the spice there.
so this is gone.
No. What was the discard pile A? What's the territory on there?
That one.
Oh right, so all troops there are destroyed. Okay.
That's you, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
And
the
spice goes as
destroyed as well. Yeah.
When do we revive people then?
Yes. Number 5.
Revival.
So if you discard that on number B, on it, yeah, and then keep drawing until you get a territory, and then spice will go there. So yeah, just put that on number B, and keep doing it until you get a
Old
territory.
gap, 6.
Okay. So 6 spice on the old gap. Super spice token there. Right, so. Okay.
Thank you.
Right. So that's that.
Is that your one? That colour? Who's that
Green,
one?
yeah, me.
Fremen in the previous spice territory were moved to any other territory. It doesn't apply. So that's the Chone Charity. I get 2. Anyone got less than 2?
Spice note,
No.
G note. Gary?
You. Okay, now we buy treachery cards.
Fremen, what's that say? Fremen in the previous spice territory road moved to any other territory.
If you're,
What's that?
if you're caught up in a sand space that would have been destroyed by the storm, you can move to an adjacent territory.
Yeah, which I am.
Oh right, you're in the storm thing, right? So you. So non-Fremen troops in the previous spice territory are wiped out and alliances can be formed and broken. Fremen in the previous spice territory may move to any other territory. That's where the sandworms are. Oh right, you shouldn't be in there. So you can stay in there, but you lose half your troops.
Yeah, I already have.
Oh,
yeah.
that's all right then.
So now I can move out though, can I? Is that what it's saying?
Sandworms, non-Fremen troops.
It's not a sandworm though. Oh, it was a sand. It's not a sandworm though, is it? It's just a storm. That's just a storm.
So when do sandworms come out then?
Yeah, so
Sandworms.
that was a sandworm. It come out,
And it did that
right?
territory there.
Right,
But you weren't in there.
No, you weren't in that.
right.
Don't worry, it's fine.
In the previous...
Right.
So if a sandworm's revealed, right, you look at the card that was the last territory card that was drawn, right, and that's where the sandworm turns up, yeah? Right?
Yep.
Right, okay.
Right, bidding.
Yeah.
We haven't done Koran charity yet.
Yeah, has anyone got less than 2?
2, yeah, we were doing
I
that.
think Matthew took his.
Yeah, so I think we blow the balls up with that because that second sandworm, Gary should have decided where it turns up. Not, he shouldn't have drawn another card.
Don't matter.
We'll do that in the next
We're
round.
going to do mistakes, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because it's quite intricate.
Put that card back, Gav. Not that one. That one you just had your hand on. Put that back on top of the deck. Where was that spice? Where did we put it? Here. Right, so Gary now decides where that sandworm goes. If you put that token, well, you
Right.
just choose where it goes and it wipes out anything that's
That's in there. Right, so what? It's got to be in the sand though, is it?
Subsequent sand
Or can it go on a stronghold?
No, it has to be on sand.
Permanently play. Just to clarify it.
That is, that other stuff's got to be put back, doesn't it?
All additional sandworms that appear after the first sandworm can be placed by you in any territory you wish. Any forces there except yours are devoured.
So, only in the sand, yeah?
Yeah.
Um,
So it can't
Sandworm, it can't go in the
It
mountains.
can't go
can
in
it?
the mountains or anything, can it?
Be a mountain worm.
any sand territory, yeah. There's a good opportunity to get rid of
Have you
some.
got to replace what was in that other one though?
What?
You took it out, didn't you?
No, you don't know.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh. Even though the sandworm wasn't there?
What sandworm?
Well, wasn't this meant to be the sandworm here?
Yeah,
We took all the stuff out,
yeah.
but now he's...
No, we drew another card.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So, they're all dead.
Ah, thanks, Gary.
So,
And now draw that?
So we've done the Chone
I'm
charity.
struggling to tell
Do
the
we now
difference
draw that?
between,
Well, this is it.
it's just shuffle them
it's
in,
a dead
shuffle
dark colour, isn't it? You think that would be...
No, I mean tokens. I can't,
Oh.
because they're red as well, aren't they?
That's still sand, is it?
Yep.
Crazy.
Right, so the first player is Gary, so you get first bid.
So if the sandworm's there, I mean, you can't put anything there.
Yeah, you can go there.
I'll bid one.
Bid.
Me?
Yeah. Biddage.
2.
Yeah, Gary.
Tough.
That's cool. Cool.
Biddage 2.
Bid 2.
Margaret.
Thank you. Thank you. Oops. Right.
What did you bid?
2.
I'm passing.
Who looks at the first card? Gary.
Me.
You. Is it, whose go is it?
Your bid.
Yours.
Yours.
It's 2 at the
Pass.
moment. Pass.
Pass.
I bid 2, so it's mine, isn't it?
Yep.
No, I'll get the money.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Here you go. Money bags. You pass it over to the Emperor.
Cheers. Yeah.
Next one. Margaret.
1.
We're on the bidding now, aren't we?
Yeah, 1's bid for this one.
Vicky's over there.
Yep.
Ooh.
Chocolate.
Ooh.
I'll be rolling home, will I?
Sorry?
I'll be rolling home.
I'll get rid of him.
Rolling. Right, you bid it.
1.
None. Pass.
Anyone else?
No.
Was it at 1? Pass.
Pass.
Pass. You bid to baby.
Gary, it's on you.
What's the bid?
1.
Current bid?
1.
Who bid?
Margaret.
You didn't bid, no?
Nope. No one's bid apart from Margaret.
2.
Just devour some
2.
biscuits.
Pass.
Pass. Matthew passing.
Pass.
Everyone passing?
Awesome.
No.
Okay.
I'm quite happy with my Lindor, thanks.
2.
2.
It's your fault we bought them actually. I think you gave us some round about wedding, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Gary gave us some last year, Mum bought us those.
That's what I
didn't
mean. The reason why we asked for them was because they were so nice after you got us a pack for our wedding.
Okay. Matthew.
1.
2.
Just sort that camera out, Gary, because it's got a mind of its own, hasn't it? Just seems to work. I think it's just a bit wonky, like on the top there. I need a new one.
No, it's the legs you adjust, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's the legs. About?
Right, 1 I bid.
I'm on 2.
No. Pass.
No.
Pass.
Pass. 2.
What one was it? This one?
Yep. Next one. Julie.
One.
2. Gary.
No.
Margaret.
3.
Pass.
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 3.
Making Julie rich.
How about that?
Got some change. Right, last one.
Me. 2. No, 3.
Well, it's a las gun, but
3.
No.
Chris knife.
No.
I can't afford it.
Julie,
4.
you can have it.
She can afford it.
Oh no, it goes over there.
One.
Listen, you've just bought that for her.
Excuse me.
What was that?
If you bought it, you would have bought it for her, from her, whatever.
Right, so that's the bidding over with, right?
Revival.
Revival, so you can. I get a free revival of 1.
I'll have that back.
So if you just take your free revival, Julie, you haven't got anyone in there. Gav, you've got a.
I get 1, do I?
Yeah, I think so. So it should tell you on your sheet there.
2.
Free revival.
I get 2.
Free revival.
3.
Yeah. Remember, you can.
Where do they go?
You may revive 1 leader per turn for the combat value and spice, if you want.
Nah.
I haven't got anyone in. Oh, it's
It's a load of rubbish anyway.
Okay.
Who is your combat leader?
It's only a
Uh,
2.
You can pay 2 spice per troop if you want any more. Want to revive.
I'm not allowed. I cannot buy additional revivals.
Oh. Gav, do you want to buy any more?
No, I'm fine.
Right, so that's that then. So it's shipment and movement, right? Start with the first player, which is Gary. You may ship and then move.
Right.
You can move into the storm area.
I can look at the first deck of the spice.
Oh yeah. I can flip advisors to troops if I want to.
What are we on?
We're on the shipment and moving phase.
What's factions?
These are factions.
Right. I am going to move.
You don't pay to ship there.
No. Oh, we've got to wait for everybody to do the
No,
ship
no,
or
no.
move. I'll do my shipment
Yeah.
and then my movement. And then I can move 2. So I'll go 1, 2.
It's a sand space. You're all right. 'Cause the
Yeah.
storm's 5 miles away.
I know. And I know what the storm's going to do.
So you do. Right.
But even if the storm goes back the other way, I'll only lose half. So which way is it going to go?
Oh, it goes. Can go either way.
It tells you which way it goes.
Oh, right.
It's normally counterclockwise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
I see.
No, if it was coming this way, Gary wouldn't put his men on the stand.
Well, you
would
might.
he?
Well, I say you never know, do you?
He only loses.
Why would it
troop.
say? Why would it say counterclockwise on the card?
I think that's all
If it just
the arrow,
assumes.
the arrow just goes around that way.
Never know, do you?
Like that?
Never know.
Did you ship? You did ship?
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
way did you ship to? The Great Flat?
There.
Right, so go there. But that, because it's now unoccupied, I can flip over to a soldier, right?
How? Why?
That's my freebie. I can put an advisor in any space where somebody ships, but if they're alone, then I have to ship them, turn them over to a soldier.
All right. So what's an advisor do then?
Nothing. It's just they don't do anything. It's just a way of me getting troops onto the board, but not being involved in combat. You know what I mean? So it's a
But don't you have to go there?
Arsant.
Don't you have to go to
don't
there?
travel with it. No.
Arsant.
Where?
Arsant.
I don't know what that is. Scouting for girls. So what are you doing then? So you've got to play half, haven't you? How many's that?
4.
So you play 2. Okay. So it's going to be a scrap. Do you want to move?
Do I want to move?
Yeah.
Move what?
Your troops.
You can ship them, you can move them.
So you could take some of these out of here and dump them in there if you wanted, if you're worried about Gary beating people up.
Hey, what are you tackling me?
So that was
I'll
my
just make sure that I've
shipment.
got my star man
My
on the top.
movement.
That Bowie. Bowie, Wowie.
Bowie, Bowie.
Zoe Bowie.
Bowie or Bowie?
Zoe or Bowie. Zowie. Wowie. KB Wavy.
I can.
Remember, half strength unless you add 1 spice per troop to put them up to full strength.
But mine
With
are
the-
full strength
Yeah.
anyway.
With
And
the
I've got
star
doubles.
ones, that you can, 1 spice means that they're doubled. You basically double it. Gary doesn't have to do that because he's all spiced out
How many
anyway.
have you got there then? How many have you got?
So Glastonbury. So he's got 1, 2, 3.
He's got 3.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to pay spice. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
So
They're
that means
half strength. So
2.
you've only got 2. So you have to add spice to them to.
I'll take a couple of those off there. Pop them on there.
Right.
So that makes it 3.
If you add spice to some of them, all you do is set it aside behind your screen, but you'll add it to the wheel. Right. Where did you ship? Yeah. Is that where you went?
Yeah.
You shipped here, so I had an advisor there then.
Can you have? I thought you can only have 2 in per territory.
Advisors don't count
right.
as troops
But that means you can't make them a trooper then.
unless it suddenly becomes
Yeah.
empty if they destroy each other. Right?
Okay, yeah?
No, it's Margaret.
Yeah, after you. Just to make sure.
So, I just want to check. If we could advise this to troops. Before any shipment or moving occurs, right, may ship 1 advisor for free to the same territory. Otherwise, 2 spices. No, I'm not going to ship or move. Really?
So initially these are worth 1 to go on the board.
Depends where you're shipping them, doesn't it? If they're going to a stronghold, it costs 1. Otherwise, it's 2. They're only worth half, aren't they? Unless it's a starred one, which is worth 1.
But to put them on the board, they're worth 1.
If you're putting them into a stronghold,
And then I can move them.
1 space, unless you're in a place with all the whatever that copter thing
Yeah,
is.
if I put more in there, I can move them up to 3 spaces.
Yeah.
This card allows me.
Did Gary ship any of his stuff?
Yeah.
Have you got to pay for it?
No, he doesn't. 'Cause he's a
right.
native.
This
Oh,
is
I see.
shipment, isn't it?
Yep.
So you haven't done any?
No.
Right.
This is purchase a shipment of forces onto the planet at guild rates.
Half price guild rate.
Half normal. Yeah.
Is that a card?
Yeah.
What is it? Karama card. Right. So you could activate your Karama ability, which is that if you want
What's
to.
that? You may use it. Oh right. Oh right.
But haven't
You
got
can
anyone
either
in
do
there.
that or you can do that.
You haven't got anyone in there though.
Where was it?
It's that.
Collects you tanks.
Oh right.
It's up to you.
But I can put people in. I can put up to 3 forces or 1 leader for free.
Yeah.
In here?
So look. So all factions complete. They're at start server. So this card could be used to stop a player from using one of their faction advantages when they attempt to use it, or you can purchase a shipment of forces onto the planet at guild rates paid to the spice bank, or purchase a treachery card without paying spice for it. Okay, so leaders no. Leaders are only in battle wheels.
Oh, right.
Okay, so you can basically put forces onto the planet for half price if you play that.
Then here it says revive to 3/4.
You've got no one in there.
Oh, what?
It's that tank.
Oh.
You've got no one in there.
Alright.
So you,
So I can put one of these is worth half to put on
Yeah.
the board, so I'll do that then.
well, on
So
a
2
discount
is
card.
worth 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. And then I can move them, can't I?
Mhm.
To anywhere I want.
No, well, it depends where you're putting them. You can put them
Yeah,
on
but
the board.
if I put 6 in there, I can then move them 3 spaces.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4. That's 2, 4, 6, 8.
That's what you got.
That's worth 4, so I'll put 6 back.
Yeah, she's got truckloads, isn't she?
Paid to the spice bank, it says on the thing, so you don't get that, I'm afraid.
Right? Who?
My mum doesn't get the money because that Quran
Oh, right.
says it's paid to the spice bank.
So there I've got 2, 4, 6,
right.
8. I've got 8, so if I move them, I can move them 3 spaces.
You don't want to use your double
Oh, yeah,
double
okay.
digit dudes. I'd get them all out.
I mean, I can move them 3 spaces.
Yeah. Coming for you, Gary. What?
Ding 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 ding. Come as you are.
Michael?
Listen. And we don't battle straight away then.
So we ship in
2
first.
battles.
We ship in first, don't we? And then you move them.
Yeah.
What if I go in there?
Yeah, it's always worth a punt.
But have you got money to make them stronger?
You can move into there, Matthew, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't. It was here, wasn't it? So I have a nice, tasty advisor.
What do the advisors do again?
They don't do anything, but
They can't
I
fight,
could,
can
at the
they?
beginning of this phase, I can flip them over to soldiers. So it's like I can
6.
amass a load of spiritual advisors, and then
I
suddenly
have to
go,
pay
ah,
Margaret 6.
What, advisors don't have to
They're
fight?
just
they don't fight. No, they're just
Oh, right.
neutral until they turn into soldiers, right?
Right, I've paid Margaret
turn
6
any time.
because I moved in there. I'm going to move them there, and I'm going to move. Do I have to pay for this as well to move them there?
No, you just pay to ship.
Right, now I'm going to move them there.
Oh, I could move some more then, couldn't I? I suppose.
Too late now.
It's too late, Julio. It's too late. You're gonna get your eyes filled in. La la la. Well, maybe. Maybe I'll sing that after.
When another player's ships all moves into a territory with Bene Gesserit troops, Bene Gesserit may flip their troops to advisor. When another player's ships all moves into a territory with Bene Gesserit troops, Gesserit troops may flip their troops to advisors. Right, okay. So where did you ship? Where did you ship to? Here.
I went from there to there and there to there.
You can't move more than once. Did you move 2 sets of troops?
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can only make one movement.
Take it back, Gavin.
Okay. Where did you ship to?
There.
No, not move to.
There.
Right. I'll come and give you some friendly advice, Gav. Actually, no, I'm going to chuck them in the polar sink, actually.
Scaredy cat. Yeah.
Right.
I suppose think do.
It's neutral. No battle's going to occur there, so you can anyone can occupy that area.
Oh.
All right. Fight.
But what does it do though, apart from not taking any fights?
That's it. It's
It's
just
a coward way of getting out of battle.
Yes, coward's way. Yeah.
it's a nice little area I can hold up in.
Sneaky coward.
So in turn order, players decide the order of their battles until all players' battles are complete. So Gary is first player, so he will resolve all his battles first. He is the aggressor, so ties favour him.
Right, well, I'm taking it to you then.
You do that one first.
I'm doing it.
Right.
Battle wheel.
What, you're just
So-
yeah, right.
What have I
So
got?
decide how many troops you want to commit.
And have I got there?
Oh yeah, you don't have
Eight.
to commit them all, do you?
No.
How many have you got?
8.
1, 2,
That is
3,
4, doesn't it? It's at half.
4.
No.
Don't have to
Five,
start with. You have to bolster them with spice to make them
7.
full strength, right?
Oh no, there's two stars. Oh, there's 3 stars.
Separate them. So they're worth
Is it?
1.
So what are they?
So you got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2.5 and 3.
So
So what have I got in
5.5.
total?
5.5 at the moment.
Yeah, so you add up all the tokens, don't you, and then divide it by 2.
And what do I do? So
If you-
that's 5.5.
Yeah.
How many are you committing to the fight first?
How many have you got?
What does the spice do then?
It makes them like full strength rather than half.
Got 5 halves and 3 ones.
5 halves. So
2.5. Yeah.
I would have to put another 5 to make him whole.
Yeah.
No, so that's 3. Right, so that's 3, that's 4.
5.5.
5.5, okay.
5.5 at the moment. If you commit everybody.
So I would have to put 5.5 spice down to make him full.
You can't put half a spice
Well,
down.
5.
Yeah, see, they'll give you 10.5. So you dial whatever you troop strength you want to put. You don't have to use them all, but you can make them all whole by setting aside some spice, and you dial that in there. But you can once the battle's over, you can divide the spice up however you want.
I can't get 5.5 from this, can I?
Yeah, you just put it.
I'll put in half.
Yeah.
Now, Mush, just stop licking your balls.
So that would mean that your troop strength would only be 5.5.
Right.
If you want to boost them up,
Yeah.
you add spice to it.
Yeah.
Set it aside behind your screen so you know what you're spending, and then
Yeah.
add the spice to the basic strength on the wheel. So look, at the moment it's 5.5, right?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
the strength. You're going to put them all in battle.
Yeah.
You put them all in, right? So then you add the amount of spice that you want to
Yeah.
add. So if you've got to put 3 in to
What
boost
happens
your,
if you don't put them all in battle when you lose?
they stay there. So, they're
So
not-
you don't lose the
think of
territory.
them as being in barracks. Yeah, it's not an area control game.
So I could put one of my troops in battle, lose the battle, but I'll still have 4 there.
Yeah, I think so.
Bit aimless, isn't it?
Winner loses troops and spice based on the battle wheel. Gains spice equal to combat values for all killed leaders. Loser loses all troops in the region and played treachery costs. So you lose all the troops that are in the region if you lose.
Regardless of
Yeah,
how many you
regardless of how
play.
many
You might as well
you
just play
Otherwise, it's not worth it.
play your maximum then, don't
Well,
you?
unless, could do. Don't know. So do you know what I mean? So at the moment, that's all of your troops,
Yeah.
and then you
Plus,
set aside how much. But just put somewhere there how many spice you want to add.
Don't forget, if you put a laser gun and a shield, all players lose everything. If both are played in a battle, all players in the territory lose, so you've got to be careful.
All players.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's for karma cards, is it?
Oh.
No, I'm not quite understand that.
Right, so that's your strength at the moment.
then add that's that.
So that's the thing. How do you know? All depends on what troops you're applying it to, doesn't it? That's the only thing.
Well, you just apply it to one battle.
Yeah, but the star troops are worth more, aren't they?
Yeah.
So that spice is worth more for one than it is for the other one.
I think you should say something about your star troops though, on there. Like mine say, Fedayukian, your 3-star forces have a normal fighting capacity. They are worth 2 normal forces in battle. So that's all mine says. So what does yours say? Your star
Mine says
player.
Star
we've got-
troops are worth 1 combat strength except for the Emperor when battling Fremen.
Which you are, where they're worth half the combat strength. Star troops are worth 1 combat strength, except for when the Emperor's battling the Fremen. So your star troops are worth half.
So they're worth like a normal.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what have I got there then? 1, 2,
5, 6,
Four.
7, 8, 4, yeah.
4.
How many starred ones you got?
3.
3. So they're only worth 1.5,
So
aren't
you've got
they?
7 there, so it's 3.5, isn't it?
1.5
4.
plus.
5. 2.5 and
Plus
1.5. 4.
It's really
4.
like
1,
half
2.
out in halves.
Yeah, 4.
They're all worth half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
So that's
Before you put anything on there. So they're worth 4.
So
Yeah.
they're all, how many tokens you got on there?
There's 8.
3. So they're worth 1.5.
No, they're not, they're worth half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
so
8
all
troops,
all
so
three
four.
together is worth 1.5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So they're worth 4 altogether, right?
Yeah.
So you'd have to boost them by spice. Okay?
Can you boost them on Spice though?
Yeah.
Well, I've got that in. That makes.
Right, so yeah, so you.
That's a bit unfair though, because I can't boost mine by Spice. So my starred ones are just worth 2.
Yeah. Yes, that's an advantage. Because you're
Yeah.
not paying spice to boost them. Yeah.
Right.
I'll put that in.
Right. So that's there. Right. So
And you've got your
More
treachery
spice.
cards, remember?
Yeah.
yeah. So whatever spice you put in, you divide that by 2 and add it to this.
So what's
Okay.
that?
So that puts it up to that. Okay.
What? Those?
Yeah, because they're worth half each, aren't they?
Right. Is that worth half then?
They're worth 2,
Yeah.
right? Because they boost each one by half, right? So you add half for every one. You split this in half and you add it to this. Okay, so that's your strength. That
Right.
plus that. And you can add a card to that if you want. Okay. If you've got a leader or a hero card, you can only play 1.
Yeah.
Right? Leader or hero card, you have to put 1 in.
Right. And I can play a treachery card as well. Okay. So do you play your treachery card first?
So you put it all together.
Because mine says here, my treachery card is kills opponent's leader before battle is resolved.
Yeah, it's the same here. So both leaders are dead. Okay?
That was my 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nobber.
Right, so Julie will win that battle. Expend 1 spice to double the troops' value. The Fremen troops are doubled for 3. Right. So Atreides may force an opponent, so he's not in there.
Fine.
Right, mate. Winner loses troops and spice based on the battle wheel. So Julie will lose.
Why would I lose if I won it though?
Hmm?
Why would I lose?
You lose. We always lose the troops that you put in. Right.
So we've both lost all our troops then?
It looks that way, yeah. Yeah, so that's.
Does that go as well then? Because that's what I put
This is
forward.
where it's confusing if you're dealing with halves.
That was 4,
Yeah, so
wasn't
that
it?
goes away. What was it, 6 then?
Because I put the 2s in there, spice, to boost
Oh yeah,
it.
to 1, boosted to 1. So is that all
That's
your troops?
4, and you said that was worth 1 each, which boosted it up to 6.
So you put that in. So that's. So you could do this any which way you want. So you could say that that's boosting that one. So they're worth 1, 2,
Go on then.
3, 4. So what was that, 6 then?
No, if they're worth half
Oh,
each,
yeah, yeah.
if they're worth half each, then that's
That's 1, 2, 3, 4,
No, isn't it?
It's a draw then, isn't it?
3, 4, 5. So why did we put 6 on there?
Right, we put 6.
No, isn't it 2 spice for 2 troops? Because they're worth half each.
Oh, you put in. Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
put
so,
2.
yeah. I know what you mean.
So those 2, they go on there, don't they?
Yeah, but you want to boost these ones, wouldn't you? So that's worth 1,
2,
2.
3, 4.
So I've won.
Bloody hell.
You put me up to 6, thinking,
Right.
So I've won, have I?
What? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. Yeah.
Gary's got,
1, 2.
well, that's 1. Gary's got 2.5.
No,
hasn't he?
1, 2, 3 and a half. 3 and a half.
Oh, right.
No, they're worth halves.
Oh, yeah, they're ones. Because these are worth half. Everything's worth half, isn't
Yeah,
it?
so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, but they're all
6,
worth.
yes.
These are
right.
all worth halves until you put spice on
Yeah,
them.
but you just put 2 spices in
So
there.
that's 2,
Yeah, so
4,
that's 1.
5, 6.
2.
Oh yeah, 2,
4, 5, 6, yeah.
2, 4.
You're
Right,
still,
6, yeah,
you're still
yeah.
doing this before I went to the loo.
I know. Right, so they're all lost. They all go to the tanks, right?
Who lost?
Well, no, don't worry about it.
Oh, right.
And Gary's as well?
Gary's winner loses troops and spice based on battle wheel and gains spice equal to the combat values for all killed leaders. So Gary's leader was 7. So she only gets 7 spice for that. For killing the leader.
7? I haven't got 7. Bloody hell.
And may discard cards used. So I don't know if that card, it says you may keep this card if you win the battle.
Yeah.
You did win it, so you can keep it, right? The loser loses all the troops in the region and any treachery cards that you played. So you have to discard
Yeah,
the
I've done
treachery
it.
card.
Yeah.
You lose all the troops, right?
Don't make sense, does it, that you've got to lose all your troops even though you won the battle?
Well, you lose troops, you don't lose all of them, you lose the ones that you put into the battle. Okay? What about these 2 then? What was
That doesn't make sense.
what doesn't make sense?
Losing
they're
your
not
troops in
there.
the battle. You
But
win
the
it.
troops that you commit to the battle,
Oh.
you lose.
So if I don't put them all in,
You would have kept some.
yeah, right, okay.
Why weren't they used?
Because they're
Didn't
not
put them
in.
in.
They're not in the
Yeah.
battle. Right, so there you go. So if you had put them in, then you would have lost them. Right?
Well, they're in a different territory anyway.
The same territory, just in a different sector.
No, that's
Well, what do you gain then if you win the
It
battle?
was in,
That's the territory.
yeah, but they were in there.
yeah,
So what are they doing outside of it?
No, they were
No.
She
there.
didn't move them in.
no, I didn't move them in, I left them there.
Oh, right, the battle was in the thing.
That was there.
Okay. Right, so that's that. Get it? I know it's, the thing that does mine is the halves. It just drives me out the wall.
You've got to do another battle, yeah, with Margaret.
Yeah. Right, so you do your next battle then. So which is here. Okay, so you've got to do the same thing.
Who's battling me then?
My
Margaret.
mum. I'm just an
Why are you-
advisor. I'm an advisor.
Yeah, why aren't you battling the cowardly custard?
Because he's gone to the... Was
It's nothing to do with me.
Polar...
No, I'm only watching.
Polar
Polar
Sink.
stink next to the what's it called?
Can you get your troops back? Or are they just
Yeah,
dead
you
now?
revive them, don't you?
Revive them, yeah.
You don't get your leaders
Isn't it
back.
strange that the polar stink is next to arse hunt?
How do
Yeah.
you revive them back then? Oh, right, yeah, revival.
Mumsy,
Mm-hmm.
you've got to do the same thing. So you've got
Well, I was out of the room.
So you've got a leader, right? You have to put a leader in there, but first of all, what you're going to do, Gary's troops are always powered up, so he's got 2, 4,
5.
5, right? You, at the moment, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got 3 in there. If you want to put them, charge them up to full potential to 1, you've got to pay 1 spice per person. All right. Yeah, but don't show Gary what you're doing.
No.
You add it to the battle wheel. So just put it to one side.
Yeah, I have.
So you add that onto the battle wheel then.
Oh, this is Gary's, is it?
Yeah.
No, sorry. So I add
So you got 3 there.
3 there, plus the spice goes on the top.
1 spice is half a power, isn't it?
Yeah.
You doing this right?
I hope so.
How much spice did you put in?
Well, you said not to show
Well, you
anybody.
didn't show me, but just so you know what you're doing. Right, okay. That won't... How many have you got on here?
3.
3.
And you're putting in that. So it'd be that. Right? If you're putting in that many,
Oh, okay, right.
my brain don't work when it comes to halves. So it'd be... Yeah.
3.
Okay?
Mhm.
Now you've got to put a leader
Leader.
token in.
That will add to your.
That's your battle
Leader,
strength. You can also
right.
play a treachery card on top of that as well.
Mhm.
It's very complex, isn't it? I think it's a bit.
Gary's troops are they're worth 2, are
It
they?
Strength,
reminds me of that.
You sure they're not worth 1
game.
each?
No, they're
Dominant
worth
species.
double.
Because there was a lot of adding up and stuff
just
in that.
treachery.
Treachery
isn't it?
card. And...
Who cares?
Treachery cards and spice are optional.
No, they're worth 1 each. Not 2.
No, they're worth double.
Yeah, double is half, so that's 1.
Yeah, they're worth 1. These are 1 already, so they're worth double, so they're worth 2.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And it's special.
Your 3-starred forces, Fedderkin, have a special fighting ability. They are worth 2 normal forces in battle.
And you don't pay spice to double, do you?
No.
Just want to see how many treachery cards you can play in battle.
Those are wee.
While they're thinking.
Yeah. We can just go with it.
So you can play a weapon or a defence, or both.
Oh. That would matter more then, no?
Would have made a difference. Okay,
Okay.
so you both reveal what you're doing.
Right.
Put your spice on the wheel, brother.
Do I? Oh, yeah.
Put it down there and put the spice that you're playing on there.
What does
Okay.
that say?
No.
What?
You said play a card.
Oh, yeah, it's you called traitor. Right.
Well, I'll play that as well.
Right, so if 2 traitors are revealed, both players lose all troops, cards and leaders in play. Right, so that's it. So you're both wiped out.
Basically, I've got no one left.
So this
So what's it
one
do when you've called
about the
traitor then?
projectile, don't come into it
I don't
then.
get it.
What?
Being protected from projectile.
No, because you both played traitor.
Oh,
Right, so that goes in the discard pile, if you don't mind. That goes...
So what does the traitor card do then?
It basically means that you win by default. If you both play a traitor card, then you both lose. So you lose all your troops to the tanks.
when does the traitor card come out then?
Well, you just played it.
Yes, I know that, but
You play it if you see that someone's got
has it
the
got to be on
leader.
this?
No,
No.
if you see that the traitor card, there's a treachery card you play on there. If you see that Gary's leader is on your traitor card, you can play it and say he's now a traitor, and you win by default. If
Yeah.
you both play it, you both lose. You wipe each other out.
So he can bring his out after he's shown his will with what's on it. Right.
Yeah. Which leaves me.
That's how you were meant to play it. 'Cause you must have guessed who I was going to play.
Yeah. Which is lucky,
Yeah.
because if he hadn't have had that leader, you would have just put it back
I
behind the
just
screen.
thought the cards that you put on here were
That's
the only ones you
treachery
could play.
cards, not traitor cards. Okay.
Your traitor card's got to match who?
It doesn't. Well, if you win a battle and the leader that's on the wheel when it's revealed is that card, it's on that card.
what
you- You
on
can
the
play it if
wheel.
you want to win the battle by default, but you don't have to play it if you don't want it. Right?
So we've got to pick Tom.
Yeah, left me in a good position.
Right,
Who's next?
that
Any more
battle
ba-
there.
Oh, no.
So yeah, who's next in the? It's you. So Julie is the aggressor, so she will win ties. So it's you and Gavin.
So what have I got there? 1.5.
Yeah. Gavin's got one.
What you got, Gav?
So you can
3.
force, Gav. You can force your opponent to reveal
Yeah.
one portion of their battle plan, whether it's the strength, the leader, or any cards that they play.
So what if I put that in?
So, what this?
That.
There's no
That.
point. There's no point in putting that in because you haven't got enough troops.
Or 1.5.
Hmm?
You said that's boost it up.
Yeah, you've got 3 troops there.
It's 1.5.
You have to put 3 in.
Oh.
Boost it, wouldn't you?
So that would
Full
make.
strength. So that would mean it'd be 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's not enough, is it? Well,
You put your leader in as well. You've done some change.
what?
Look for your spice.
Do you have to reveal how much spice you're paying?
No, not until you reveal your battle wheel. Remember, it's 1 spice per troop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. That was a pretty unlucky. Alright.
Decimated me.
Decimation.
Okay, Julie, you have to reveal one part of their plan. Do I get the choice of that?
Yeah.
I want to know who your leader is.
Take your leader out. Show Gab what your leader is. Alright. So you can adjust your plan if you want.
Oh, you did it.
Gav's special ability is that? Yeah. Okay?
No.
I've got him back now.
No. Yeah, well,
Yeah, I know
no
what it
hasn't
is.
seen it yet.
Mm, yeah.
Sorted? Right, reveal. So you put in 4 spice, right? So that means you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So your strength should be bigger than that. So that's 4,
Oh, yeah.
5 it should be. Alright, so you lose your spice, get rid of your spice. Julie's put in 3. Okay. So you've got 4, 10. Gavin's got 10.
I've got to play as part of the battle plan. Kill opponent's leader before battle is resolved.
Yeah, I got the same.
Right, so they're both dead.
They're both
Everybody's
dead.
just wiping each other out, aren't they? Stalemate.
So I'm sitting there. Okay, so looks to me like Gavin's won that one.
How many troops do I
If you
lose?
win, you keep the card, Gav.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So where were we? So you had how many troops? You had 4 spice, didn't you?
Mm.
Alright, so they're. Did you put use all of them?
Yeah.
Right, so they're all gone.
That's what's bizarre, isn't it? You win the battle, you
Yeah, no,
you
it's
get
weird.
wiped
Well, yeah,
out.
don't put all your troops in then. Julie
Yeah.
got wiped out. There you go there. Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, and your troops just get turned over.
Spiritual advisors. What's he confused about?
I'm not confused, I just think it's a silly,
Why?
some of it's a bit silly.
You've got to hold some troops back.
Yeah, don't put them all in.
Don't commit them all.
Risk reward. No. If you commit
But then
them all
if you
troops-
lose them all anyway. The only way it's an advantage is if you win.
Yeah. So you're thinking, well, if I don't put all my troops in, I might lose the
Might
territory
just
and lose
lose
them
it.
all. Well, no, because you want to win it, don't you? So how many do you put in? How many do you think? Do you boost it with your leaders or with your cards or whatever?
It's only worked out bad because we've all been cancelling each other out.
Yeah.
So everybody's just lost everything.
Well, I haven't.
Yeah, I know. Cowardly cunts.
Is that all battles?
Yep.
All battles, yeah. Right. So spice harvest. Anyone on with a spice blow? I don't know if there's any spice on the board, is there? No.
Yeah.
Well,
Gary's on spots. 6.
No, there's nothing there. If there's any spice tokens on the board, right? So troops occupying Arakeen and Carthag get 2 bonus spice. Cheers. And you get 1 spice for occupying whatever it is. Rocks Stitch Up, whatever it's called. Okay, so it's the Mentat pause phase. Is anybody occupying 3 doodahs?
Nope.
No.
occupying 3 what?
3 strongholds.
No.
Right, so we go back to the thingy. So there you go. So Gary, if you would tell us where
The storm is.
yeah, we're on storm phase now.
Move the storm 1 sector counterclockwise. Ding 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 ding.
Oh,
Where did the storm move to?
Yeah.
Oh, 1 space.
Yep.
that should have been destroyed because the storm was there, wasn't it? Right, so anything that's in that sector is destroyed, right? Apart from the polar sink's not destroyed or anything like that. Right, so if you look at the next storm card, okay, and then put it on top of that one.
Does Gary look at the storm card all the time?
Always, yeah, because he's a native.
Spice.
Spice blow.
6 there.
6 spice. Hardest part is the combat.
We do 2, don't we?
Yeah.
That one. And a sandworm alert.
Alert. So that sandworm goes here.
No.
Why not? Let me just double check. I think it goes on the last thing. It was immediately discarded. Yeah, so all the. How's that deck go?
Oh no, you only ever do once. If you draw a card, another sandworm, you discard it.
Yeah, but Gary will decide where.
No, it says discard.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to.
If a second sandworm comes out, Gary decides where it goes, but these get discarded and all the spice on the funeral plane will go. But there's nothing on the funeral plane, so that's all right. If you make a discard pile, go just next to the spice deck or whatever. Yeah, right. So that was a sandworm. So now you draw another spice card, so where the second one's
That
going to
thing
be.
disappears, doesn't it?
No, that stays where it is.
So when do you get that then? If someone goes on it?
Yeah.
Right. So there's
When does that go back out?
if another sandworm turned up.
Add 10 spice on South Mesa, which is the top there. That one.
Okay, so now we have a nexus. So I'm going to say a nexus. This is where we can join forces. So I'm
Where's
gonna,
that then?
once players have had a chance to do so, play continues. So you now
There.
can have I suppose you just decide whether or not you want to be in a. So I'm going to say to Gary, I'm going to say, do you want to be in an alliance, mate?
No.
Gav?
Doesn't like you.
Me and you?
Why?
Because we can win. We need to occupy 4.
Do you want to be in an alliance, Gary?
No.
We're,
You're not
No,
by four.
I'm annoyed
We can
because you
both
all just
fly, can't we?
attacked me and wiped me out.
That's it.
what, 4 together? Then we both win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so me and Gav are in an alliance, right? And that stands until one of us breaks it in another Nexus phase. So it's up to you. Do you anyone else want to join an alliance with somebody?
No.
You and Julie?
Do you want it?
I don't mind. Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Give it a go?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're in an alliance together. Right, so you look at the alliance.
Fun
So,
chums.
I did ask you.
so I can use my special power for Gavin. I can tell somebody, one of his opponents, to play or not play a card. Okay? I know what Gavin's alliance special ability is.
In a battle.
What was
I
that?
can help you.
Right, okay. And
Like
then
you can say reveal leader,
oh, yeah, right, okay.
leader,
So your
treachery card.
alliance one is...
You may share your great wealth with your allies as well as paying spice directly to the bank for the revival of up to 3 extra of their forces for a possible total of 6 during each rival phase from the
Select two tanks. And what's your one?
What, the alliance?
Yeah.
Allies may ship from their off-planet reserves onto Dune or cross-ship from one territory to another with forces already on Dune at the Spacing Guild half-price rate.
Okay.
Your allies win with you if you win with the Spacing Guild special victory condition.
Okay.
And that is if no faction has been able to win the game by the end of play, you have prevented control of Dune and automatically win the
So
game.
you can ship for half price, right? And you can ship on, off the board. Is that right? And from territory to territory.
Yeah, allies may ship from their off-planet reserves onto Dune or cross-ship from one territory to another with forces that are already on Dune at the Spacing Guild half-price
Okay,
rate.
so you can't come off the board, right? Okay, so
What's advanced game advantage then?
that's just, we're playing the advanced game.
So there are other advantages.
Yeah.
We're not playing that one.
Yeah,
Here we are.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
When's that coming?
Now,
Oh,
it's just permanent.
so do car.
Yeah.
Your 5-star forces, elite Sarduka, have a special fighting
capacity.
Capability.
Yes. They are worth 2 normal forces in battle and in taking losses against all opponents except Fremen.
That's
Yeah,
That's what we've been doing.
Star
So.
forces are worth just 1 force against Fremen.
Okay.
So if I go into a territory where Julie is, there's no battle.
You can't go into a
I
territory
can't.
with
Right,
anybody.
okay.
No.
Your alliance. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Right. So it's the the Noam Chomsky charity phase. So I get 2. Anyone got less than 2 spice?
No.
You ain't got no spice?
Yeah, I always get 2 spice. Apart from Mark.
Yeah, he always
That's
gets
not
2.
anything. Okay. So bid in. Oh, Gav, did you look at the? When did you look at the spice card?
No, that's
That's
Oh,
already
yeah,
been
shipping.
done.
Shipping, yeah. So now we auction off the treachery cards, the bidding phase with the hammer.
What? I've done that.
Gav.
Yeah.
To look at the top, the first one there.
Can you see these as well now, Matthew? You still can't, can you? These with an alliance? With an alliance, are you allowed to look at these and I?
don't know, it depends what your alliance ability is.
No, it's just battle plan. Okay, the first one. Ooh.
Let's go, is it?
Turn order. Oh, did we move the storm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Gary still. Because you're
Gary,
closest to the tip of the
These
storm.
markers there.
Why?
Go on, bidding for this one then.
I'll go with 1.
Pass.
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 1.
What is it? Oh, I've got it.
Margaret.
Hmm?
Oh, does Gary go all the time, or does it go
No, it goes. Doesn't it go on the?
blank?
Doesn't it go on by this?
So,
Yes, Margaret.
yep.
Me.
Hang on. Okay.
I don't see
One.
Two.
Pass.
No, I'll pass as Matthew's going to get probably.
3.
Hell no. Pass.
No, I'll pass.
How much money you got then?
Got enough. Hang on, 2.
Wonga.com.
The
Take
one
that.
that's
Hang on, let me
Yeah.
just.
Can I have a look at the book?
So I put 5 there
The
and
instruction
3. I've got to give you over.
3.
Just have a browse tab.
No.
1. What was that? Donkey.
Big's one.
She's thinking.
Rusty hinge noise. I'll pass.
What's the bid up to?
1.
2.
Money.
Mother.
Pass.
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 Bankruptcy.
Okay, I can't use my money for nothing else.
She can think, oh no, you don't ship onto the board, you ship it for free. Julie.
1.
Ooh. Trying to think how useful that could be.
Are you bluffing?
I could be bluffing, yeah. No, I'm going to pass. Gary?
I can't bet 1, can I?
No.
Oh, it does, yeah.
It's on 1. Margaret? We're on 1.
2.
Pass.
3.
Ooh.
Pass. Oh, it goes in the
Yeah.
voice bank.
Spice Girls.
Okay, the last one. Gary? Oh no,
It's you.
me. No, I don't want that.
1.
Mother?
2.
No.
Julie?
Was it?
2.
2.
Pass.
Julie?
Yes,
Margaret?
Gary wants to.
Oh, no, he's only got 1,
Yeah.
apparently. Julie? Margaret? 2.
Right, does anyone want to take a lucky dip?
He did.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'll take a lucky dip out of their cards and they can take a lucky dip out of these cards.
I certainly don't want to. Thank you, Gary.
I don't know if you can sell charity. Treachery cards, can you?
What are you doing?
Lucky dip.
Don't think you can. Can I just have a look? A bit about bribes and all that sort of stuff.
I'm willing to take a risk.
He's thinking about it.
Bribery. The or bribe must involve the transfer or gift. Cannot involve the transfer or gift of treachery cards, leaders, forces, or faction advantages. This leaves secret information, future actions, and of course spice.
What's that say?
Destroyed shield wall.
This leaves secret information, future actions, and of course spice.
Sure, it's our game, we can do what we like.
Them's the rules, right? So that's
2 for 1.
That was the bidding.
I'll
revival.
let someone pick 2 of these and I'll pick 1 of
We
theirs.
get 1 each, don't we?
I'll get 1, but I haven't got the other one.
Oh, I get 2.
What's that?
I forgot what colour I
You
am.
pay for your
What are we
leader.
on?
Revival.
I get 2.
Yeah. I'm going to revive.
Remember, you could pay for
How
your
much are
leaders.
they?
They're It's
Whatever the spice is, it? Whatever the number
That's
is.
the 3 troops.
you get
to
1
reserve.
free, right? 1 free, but it's 2 spice per troop.
What, any one? I'll take a star
Yeah.
one.
That's your freebie, and it's 2 spice per troop.
Margot?
Can I get another 2 troops?
Yeah, so that'll cost you 4.
Right.
Expensive, aren't
Okay, cost me nothing.
they? Troopage.
Okay, right. So shipment and movement. Right. So Gary, you press play. So you
Right.
What's
could
he
look at the top
doing?
card of the spice deck, Gav.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Hang on.
It's just another token.
Hang on.
So what are we on now? Shipment.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, Gav, I'm going to send you a text message.
Here you go.
Right.
Yes.
Send my ally a message.
I'm going to just send my hello a quick text. I bet you couldn't do that back in the day. Let me
Yeah.
get my phone
I
out
think that
and give
should
it
be
a text.
banned.
No, it's
Carrier
going.
pigeon.
Where's it say that?
It's, you can send special things.
Yeah.
You can.
We'll just signal to
Special.
each other, Julie. We'll just signal.
Yeah.
Well, you could do that. You should have brought your phone. You can send. You can use paper if you want. You want to get pen and paper. What's that called?
I'll send you a message.
Yeah. Right, Gav.
So serious. A little bit unfair though, isn't it, if there's an odd number of you. Gary's all alone.
Gary
You didn't
said he
want
didn't
to.
want to be in the alliance straight from the beginning. It's like,
Yeah,
No.
I did.
Wiggle,
I
wiggle,
did.
wiggle,
I
wiggle, wiggle.
totally agree.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
oh, we're going to get a texting frenzy now.
Right. Where are we? Oh, it's a shipment and movement.
Right, so who's going? Mine, is it? Who's first? I've lost
You.
track of who's first. Me?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Remember, you need to be in control. If you're in an alliance, you need to be in control of 4 strongholds.
Right, and then my movement
Where did you go?
there, because I can move them within 2 of the greater flat. Oh, look, the little
Wait, here, I'll give you some
Yeah.
friendly spiritual advice.
Yeah, okay, mate.
freeloader, and then my movement. Got a star man there.
You can move 2, can't you?
Yeah. Right, I'm going to go. I can move any of these 2, can't I?
Yeah.
So I could move them 2 and them 2, could I? Or can you
Just
only
you
move
only make
one?
one movement.
Have you just moved those?
No, you shipped them in.
Oh.
Ship those in, now you can move. That's it, isn't it?
Hmm.
Can remove.
Right, and then I'll play this card. Ajar, special movement. Play during movement phase. Make an extra on-planet force movement, subject to normal movement rules. The forces you move may be a group you've already moved this phase or another group.
Blimey. So can I go and have another pop?
I think.
Right?
So I don't have to fight them, do
No.
I? No, 'cause I'm
There you go,
not
Matthew.
gonna-
Some information for you.
Right.
And that is a treachery.
Oh, you.
Can I do that? We're an alliance. I can tell you what I want, surely.
You can only You can only do that, otherwise I'm going to have to pay for it, won't I? Bribery.
No. We're in an alliance. I can tell you the information I know.
Let's have a look. Oh, you may discuss and share strategy and information secretly at any time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Eyebrows, really annoying.
As you get old, they tend to do Dennis Healy and
Yeah, my wife's got the bloody little ear trimmer. She's like all the time. Oh, look, your eyebrows as well. Just leave me alone. Let me become an old git. Get off. Right, who's go?
That like you yesterday. You had a good grooming. Right.
Who's go?
Mother,
Me.
ship and move.
So if they're on stand, they can only move one space.
Yeah. Well, there's one space anywhere.
Unless you're on that special.
What was your alliance again,
Three.
Matthew? Oh yeah, you can voice Dubree's turn.
Space and Gilman.
That's
Oh, you can do it whenever you want. You don't have to do it now if you don't
No, I
want
don't want to do it now.
it. Okay, you're going to wait. Right. It's my go.
Yeah, 'cause your mum can take her go any time she likes.
Mm.
You place as many on the board as you like.
Oh,
Gavin.
what?
Because we're an alliance, you can ship any number of forces from any one territory to another territory. And you
A
can
half
ship
price, yeah.
yeah, for half the price. So if you want to ship some, it's half the price.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know what benefit is that I get from you. I can't remember.
You may share your great wealth with your allies,
Oh right.
as well as paying spice directly to the bank for what you buy for up
I'm
to
gonna pay
3
6.
of their forces.
I'm
So what does it mean by
ship
sharing your wealth with me then?
I don't know.
4, 5,
What's
6. So
that
she can
mean?
pay for you to bid on cards and pay for you to. What's the other thing we need money? Well, what?
Well, to place troops as well, I suppose.
Yeah. So you can pay for my mum money when she wants to put troops onto the board. You can say, well, I'll give you half, or I'll pay for it all. So that's going to cost 6, yeah. And then I can make a movement.
How much was that?
6, because it's into a stronghold. I can make a movement. Sorry, Gary.
Where's your money then?
I paid
You
it
paid it. You did pay it.
To who?
to the bank.
Bank.
Oh,
Julie?
you paid it to
Oh,
the
it's
bank,
paid to
did
you, don't I? Yeah,
I was
sorry.
going to say.
Yeah.
Did you pay your money
Doesn't
to?
pay.
Oh, you don't pay.
No. So now it's you, unless you want to jump in.
No.
Where they are.
You have to take care of that, Gav.
Yep.
I can't do anything about that.
Yep.
Ooh. So there will be a battle.
One.
Hmm?
There will be a battle.
How many have you got there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So are they halves?
Hmm?
Are they halves?
Yeah.
So 3.5.
Yeah.
Can you place them anywhere?
Hmm?
Can you place them anywhere?
Yeah. It's where you place them, and it's 2 per spot, 2 spice per unit, anywhere but a city.
Sorry.
2 spice per unit, anywhere but a city. If you put them in a city, then it's going to cost you 1 spice per unit. But it's going to be half, isn't it? You only pay half.
1.5. 2.
How many you putting up?
Right, 4's worth 2 if I put them in 4. Yeah, it's worth 2.
But they're 1, aren't they? So
They're
you
worth
half
half,
it.
your mum
Yeah.
said.
So yes. So ordinarily, if you one, you put 4 in there.
Yeah,
So that's how you only pay 2. So you pay it to my mum.
2 if you've got 3 change.
You're not
Right,
thinking
yeah.
straight, though, are you?
We'll give it a go.
3.
Have a
Did you say 3?
Yeah. Might as well.
My go?
Unless Julie wants to move.
It's worth a go, isn't it, I suppose?
You can do as many as you want.
What moves?
Mm.
Could I still add people in there?
No, you can just move
There.
things in.
If I
You
put
can
more,
move any number from
But
any
you can
one
only move
territory
one,
to
can't you?
another.
So does that mean you can only move into
Territories.
that territory
Not
in that
sectors.
sector?
No.
She's already
So-
in that sector.
Yeah, territories and sectors are different. Sectors is the storm. Territories are territories. Yeah.
You can move from
Yeah.
one
So,
territory
but
to
how does that
Oh,
work?
yeah.
Say you move
Okay.
from here, right? The
any other
storm's
territory on the
here.
board.
oh, okay.
You can't move
If you
into the storm.
move, if you move there,
You're not in the
and
storm.
that's territory, yeah, but
You wouldn't be in the storm.
No, because the storm. only
There's
affects
3
the
different
sector.
sections to the storm, to the
Yeah.
territory. But you're in it.
but then when you move,
Can I move there?
Yeah, because the storm's not there.
Your
is it?
mum said I can
No,
move
but what
into
I'm-
any territory.
Sectors are different to territories. You might have one territory straddling 3 sectors. Do you know what I mean? So you're moving from territory to territory, not sector to sector. The sector is only relevant when you're looking at the storm. So at the moment, the storm is affecting
yeah,
these
These
parts.
two
If you're
here.
here, if you're in this section,
yeah. But what determines? Say if I wanted to move into Habyana, right?
yeah,
What determines whether I go there or there? Because it's all the same territory.
that's right.
So then my next move would be from here to here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just don't seem right.
Your mum said I can move into any territory
Territory on the board.
board.
Because she's in alliance with me.
Not separated by a storm. Oh, so you can choose. Yeah.
You'd choose which section you're in, I guess, wouldn't you? Otherwise, what's the point in having the lines?
Mm.
You pick, you can either go there or there. It's up to you. My go?
But then I can move there because I can move into any territory.
Mm.
So I'm in alliance with Margaret.
My go?
Yeah.
Right, I'm moving there. That's 5. Margaret, movement.
Where did you come from?
Moved out of my reserve pool.
Do you want to move any?
Yeah, actually. These don't cost anything, do
Can
they?
you move anywhere on the
No, you
board?
can move through up to 3
Yeah.
spaces.
Except
So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so that's all the shipping and movement, right?
Except for me. I've done mine, yeah.
Oh, right, of course, yeah. Julie could pay for you here if she wanted.
Yes. Okay, so how many have I got there?
I see what you're saying about the sectors and when the storm moves.
Well, you just have to be very defined where you are. You have to decide which section you want to go in.
Do you know what I mean? Like you could move here,
Yeah.
the storm could be
So
here,
Yes, but then you've got a choice
but
of...
then your next move could just go straight there.
Well,
It's
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've got
it's
4
split up in
there,
segments, isn't it?
which is 2.
maybe you can't, maybe, you know, that does count as moving.
many territories occupy several sectors so that a player may move into or out of a territory that is partly in the storm, so long as the group does not pass through the parts covered by the storm. At the end of the move in a territory lying in several sectors, a player must make clear which sector of the territory they choose to lead their forces. So So yeah, you can move into a sector, but you can. So say if you wanted to move into the pasty area, Gavin could say move 1, 2. Well, say if he was there, you could go 1, 2, and go there, or there if you wanted.
Yeah.
So you even though it's one location, you can move into. You got
so like that one there. When I moved into here, I can say, well, I actually want to be here.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well, I'll be here.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Right.
That's true. What about this one? Where do you want him?
No, I want him there, where he is.
What are we doing?
I've just topped
What
that up.
about
I
you,
can put
Matthew?
some more on, can't I? 'Cause
Cool,
I can-
Daddy-O.
Are you in that one or that one?
I'll
That
be
one.
in that
I'm
one.
off planet
And you're in that
reserves
one.
for
Yeah.
June. I
Yeah.
can do as many as I want.
So what?
I can do another lot.
Say that again.
That's my advantage.
What?
I can ship. I've just paid for those.
Yeah.
Right, and I could put some more on.
What's your advantage?
I can ship normally from off-planet reserves to June.
Yeah.
I can ship any number of forces. Blah blah blah. And I could ship any back to my reserves
Yeah,
if
but
I
you
want.
can only make one movement.
You haven't moved though.
I haven't moved yet.
I know, but
I'm
you
just
can't.
placing.
You can't. Yes, but you put the shipment on,
Yeah.
but you can't. You can only ever make one movement. You can't make multiple movements.
Well, I can't do 2 shippings.
No, you can only do one shipment and one movement.
Oh, okay.
But you've got a choice of 3 different types of shipment, haven't you?
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
that's that then. So, okay.
You can put as many as you. Your mum can put as many as she likes on there though.
Mm,
You still
Can't
got
she?
pay.
mm,
Yeah, you paid for 4, haven't you?
mm.
Did you want to put more on?
I could put them all on, I suppose, if we're in a battle. But I lose them all, don't I?
Not if you
You can split your
you
forces.
split your forces.
They don't have to be in the battle.
Mm. What you got there?
You what?
So it's 3 more
Who's paying?
on there. Put
How
them in
much is
there.
that?
You can't pay half.
1.5.
It's half, isn't it?
Well, that rounds up to 2, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, round it up. Yeah, it's going to cost you 2 things. isn't it?
2? Right, okay.
Okay. Right. So.
Shipment and movement all done.
Yeah.
Is that right? Everyone gone?
Yeah.
When another player ships or moves into a territory with Bene Gesserit troops, Bene Gesserit may flip their troops to advisor. So, hang on. Where did you ship to? Gavin shipped over here, didn't he?
I shipped there.
Any more
And
shipping?
I shipped there.
That's moved there.
Oh, it's shipping, yeah, sorry.
You shipped there?
I went from there, yeah.
He's moved. Right. Okie doke. Battles then. So, Gary, you get to do your battles first.
Gary.
Which one do you want to do?
Yeah.
You've got one battle.
I've only got one battle.
That's against Julie.
That one, so I've got 2.
What have I got? 4. What's the star ones?
Worth 2.
Yeah.
Well, unless you're playing
Half.
against Gary, they're half, aren't they? So,
Yeah.
So that's 1.
yeah.
And what have you got there?
I've got 2 altogether, so you've
2. And that's 1.
got.
No, half. 1. I've got 1.
That's
Yeah.
1,
2.
2. Yes, it's 2
That's
against
whether I want
2.
to put it all in though, don't
Yeah.
I?
2 against 2.
You'll keep going until there's nobody left.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
I thought you said you don't have to put them all
You
in.
don't. You can wait for the second round then. You can't have 2 people in a battle.
You'll carry on until one
gets destroyed.
gets
So
destroyed.
you could put 1 in, hope that you win, and then hope that Gary goes all in. So it's do or die at the end of the day, unless you can win in the first round.
Yeah, you're trying to keep.
And don't put all your troops in,
You're trying to keep one back, so you keep hold of the territory.
Yeah.
If you can beat him in battle.
which you want to do with the stronghold. Nothing. So you've got to put a leader in, or a cheap hero if you got one.
Can you play more than one treachery card?
So again,
Can you play more than one treachery
you can only
card?
play one weapon and one defence. One weapon or one defence or both. Can't play two weapons. There's no point in playing two weapons, is there?
No, because
Right.
it's just a leader you're trying to kill.
But what's the benefit of a cheap hero card?
It allows you to... I can't remember. But it lets you do something. But
Right. I suppose if you run out of leaders,
Yeah.
it steps in there.
cheap hero, I can't remember. Wait till it comes up. If you've got one, you have to play that or a leader. Right. You sure know what you're doing? So you must be playing both.
That Carmen on here.
Don't know. You play about what?
Poorly today.
Oh dear. This is just as well. We're not going out tomorrow then.
Right, anyone playing any extra spice?
Yeah, me.
Yeah? You got it in your hand? Yeah? Gary? You've got
Don't
everything
need
ready?
to.
Right, go!
And defence poison.
That's right.
You both got defence poison, so they just nullify each other, don't
Yeah, protects your leader from
Play it.
poison in a battle. I've got my worthless card, which is worth nothing. So 5, 6, 7. 7 total for me.
What is that? It sounds like a
It's
baby.
outside. Revellers.
Oh.
they? 4.
There's nobody, it's not
Is that
common.
one?
Right, so I've got 7.
Julie's got 3, 4, plus the money.
Well, it's not 7, is it?
Just one, isn't it? So
I'm going to play one lot.
she's going to turn that into a 1, right? So that's 1, 2 and a half.
I'm playing them all.
We're not. What are you playing? So that's 1.5, right? Plus your leader, which is 4.5. So you've got a defence, which doesn't mean anything. So Gary's got 7, so he will win the battle. Okay. All right. So the loser loses all troops in the region and play treachery cards. So you lose your spice.
Who's that?
No, I didn't play them all.
Yeah, but
No, but you
still
lost.
lose all your troops.
But you lost the
Lose them
battle.
all in the region, yeah.
You lost the battle, see?
You'd have only kept him if you'd have won.
Yeah. Do that. So Gary will get 3 spice for that.
Did Gary lose any?
No.
You just lose the troops that you put in battle.
Well, all of them. How can that?
I only put 2 in the
It's not
barrel.
daft.
No, but you didn't.
You
You,
didn't win.
lost.
The winner will lose all the troops they committed to the fight. But had you kept some back, you wouldn't have lost them. Do you know what I mean? So in order to keep troops on the board, you have to hold some back.
You have to win the battle, though.
Yeah. See what I mean?
But I'll keep my leader, do I?
Your leader stays, yeah, because they didn't get killed. All right.
You keep
And I'll
them.
keep that.
You
The
keep,
traitors-
you keep that as
unless
well.
you've got a traitor card with that leader on it.
But you didn't play it.
But you play it now and it'll kill this thing.
That's a hard game.
All right. Ties goes to the...
I might as well just put them into the battle anyway, then.
Well, kept one back.
You still
No,
wouldn't
I
have won.
kept 2 back.
You wouldn't have won. You keep troops back if you think you can win the first round.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Margaret
Mhm.
and Matthew.
Mhm.
You know. Gain spice equals to combat. Blah, 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 blah. Loser loses all troops in the region and play treachery cards. The traitors revealed. Right. So we got 1, 2, 3.5.
You've got to keep one back.
You only play traitor if you're in a battle with someone.
Did I get my spice, did I?
It's 3 spice, wasn't it? And then you got 1,
Gain spice equal to combat values for all killed leaders.
How you keep any back, Margaret?
Are you playing all yours?
I'm not going to tell you.
Matthew, you have to keep one back.
You've got 5 there, haven't you?
Mm.
Don't forget, Matthew, you
I'll
can use
keep
my ability.
2 lots
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Leader. Blah.
I'll keep that back.
The leader, the weapon, or the defence,
4.
or the number dialed. So actually one of whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to play this before the battle is resolved.
Well, you've got to sort out your thing first. What are you doing?
Oh, right, okay.
You both have to say whether or not you're keeping one back as well.
I'm keeping this one back. I'll play 4.
Matt didn't say if he was keeping any back or not.
No, he
Right.
didn't. You keeping
Right.
any
You got
back?
3.5.
I'm not telling you.
Oh.
Right, so I'm gonna tell you, because I can use the voice, and I'm going to tell you that you cannot play a projectile weapon as a treachery card.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you get rid of your poison?
And do you add the spice on top of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 1 spice per token.
But you do have to say whether or not you're keeping one back now.
Right.
Well, because you could just
It's dialed in.
dial it in.
Don't add 1 spice to that. You add half to that for every spice you're spending. So you put 4 on there, and then add half for every spice you're spending.
Okay.
Right? You put a leader in.
1,
And you can use your cards.
2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
You don't have to tell us, Margaret. You're saying it out. You're
Because of
saying
the
it out.
halves, I'm trying to keep track.
You're saying it out loud, Margaret. Are you playing 6?
It's quite hard to work all that, isn't it?
Okay.
Right. I want to see. You putting a card in? You're going to put a card on top.
Yeah.
You're putting a card on.
Hmm.
You put it on there. You're behind your battle wheel. I want to see the card. So I
Can
can
you
look.
do that?
I can look it up. Use Gavin's
Oh, can you
ability.
do it?
I can use Gavin's ability because we're in alliance.
Oh, right. Is there anything you can help me with?
No, it's just money.
No.
I want to see your
Hold
card.
on a minute, I'm just looking. 1 card or 2?
Well, it depends. You can pay 1 weapon and 1 defence.
Yeah.
What?
Can you give cards?
No.
Matthew can ask to see your a weapon, your defence, the number you dial, or the leader you're using.
So which one do you want to look at?
I want to look at your weapon.
My weapon.
Okay. Right. Reveal.
Oh, put one of these on, wasn't I?
What spice did you do? So that's 7.5.
I've poisoned your leader.
No, you haven't. Your defence.
Oh, okay.
What you got there? That's 7. 1, 2.
What have you got? Oh, you got a snooper. All right.
You're leaving 2 behind, aren't you, Margaret?
Yeah.
1.
Margaret's leaving 2 behind. So there's 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, 7.5. So you got that's cancelled out.
No, you might keep them.
I'm going to lose.
Oh.
So I've got 8.
Do I keep
Have
that at all?
Margaret keeps her then, doesn't she?
So I've got 8. You got 3. That's 10.5 and 8. So you win. I lose all my troops.
I'll keep that one, dear.
Yep.
Oh, tried. And you lose all the troops that you committed to battle, and they stay there. Okay.
I'm going to keep my leader too, don't I?
Yep. We both keep our leaders.
Mhm.
Okay. And yeah, so no. The loser. Right, the loser loses all troops in the region. Play treachery cards. Okay. The winner loses all troops and spice based on the battle wheel. Gain spice equals the combat values of all kill leaders and made discard cards used for it. So that's that. Next battle.
This one?
Yeah. You and Julie.
Me and Julie.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
So I can help you out here, Gav.
Yes. Can I see what Julie's got left?
It's not Julie, is it?
What? Yeah, Julie's red.
There's orange in
Margaret's
there as well.
kind of
The
orange.
orange and the red look very
Yeah,
similar, don't they?
yeah.
Right, so I'm going to leave one behind.
Adding the spice to the things makes it too confusing. It's just, it would have been better if I kept it as, say, like, everything's worth 2, but you just half it and make it 1 without spice or something. I don't know, maybe I'm just thick.
I think it's quite a bitty game.
Yeah, it's all the different
Funky.
exceptions, isn't it? The game itself is quite easy, but then you've got so many different exceptions. You'd need to play it like
Yeah, it's not a lot of fluidity to it,
you'd need to play the same faction repeatedly.
so you get to know
Yeah,
it.
you'd never be
This
able to.
money doesn't seem to. There's a load of it and it doesn't seem to be moving.
Well,
It's
anyway,
worthless to me,
It's
really,
just-
apart from buying
yeah,
treachery
that's
cards.
one of the things. Yeah, is that you don't, because you're just sort of, I don't know, gypsy type people, aren't you? nothing, you don't need no money. You've got no income.
Right, Julie, can I look? Can I look at your...
I see your leader.
You want to lose anyway?
I didn't say what I was going to look at.
Oh.
Can I look at your... Oh, your
You're not
leader.
playing a card.
Your leader, as you're showing it to me.
Leader.
Right, I'm holding one back, okay?
How many are you putting in?
What?
All of them?
I've only got one now.
2.
Yeah, it's only
How many
one.
rounds are we
It's
on?
only half.
Are you on the
Third
third round?
Yeah.
Good grief.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you'd be here for a day.
We're never going to get to 10.
No, don't mind.
I can stop her from playing something.
I'm not playing it.
Will you win, Gav?
So all the,
You kill her leader.
all the troops I committed get killed?
Yeah. And you get 2 spice for her.
So you don't get your leaders back then?
No, because Gav played a weapon that kills your leader.
No, no, but you don't get your leaders back.
That's
You have
in
to pay
the...
for them when the revival phase.
Yeah, the
Once
revival.
all your leaders are
Expensive though.
been gone.
I get my leader back.
Yeah. How many leaders have you got left?
One.
Right. So
If all leaders have been sent to tanks, you may revive 1 leader per turn for combat value in spice.
okay. So once you've used all your leaders, you can start bringing them back for the cost of the spice.
So what? That would be 2 for that one. 5.
Yeah.
5.
How much is the leader?
Depends which one you want to bring back.
3, 4.
Five.
Depends which one you want to bring back.
Well, you've got to pay the
Yeah.
price on the thing.
Yeah. Okay, so is there any more battles?
No.
Right, so we move on to Spice Harvest.
Is that yours?
No, it's been spent, hasn't it?
No, don't very much.
Spice Harvest, Gav, you can take all that, can't you?
Yeah.
It's 3 spice. And is there any more spice on the board?
No.
No. Troops occupying Arakeen and Carthage get 2 spice each. So we both get 2, and you get 1. Okay. And then we determine if there's a winner of the game. So, Gav, you occupy 2. Well, our alliance occupies 3, so we need 1 more.
Yep.
And you occupy 1. Okie doke. That's it, so we move on. So, if you would do the next reveal of the storm thing.
Move the storm 3 sectors counterclockwise.
So we're going to have to end at 10:30, yeah?
1, 2, 3.
Nothing gets wiped out there.
Counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise.
Yeah, it's going backwards. Okay, so now we do the spice below. So, Gav, if you reveal the top card of the
Oh, I need to look at that
Yeah.
again, though, don't I?
reveal the top card of spice deck.
Spices Hagar Basin.
How much?
6. And Minor Erg
The minor erg, 8.
is in the middle somewhere.
I should check on Coleman.
No.
I'm going to check on that just in case.
Right. So that's that. Showing charity, I get 2. Anyone got less than?
Nope.
Right.
Julie's got, well, I shouldn't know, but she's got 3.
I thought we only have 1.
No, I've got some.
Oh, you've got some. Bid in. Come on.
Have to have Julie.
Oh, God.
Just as well, we were saying just as well we weren't going out if they're not well.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
I'm only going to go out for breakfast on a seafront, but Tom phoned them up and they said, oh, we don't take bookings at the weekends, we add you to our list.
What's that, Southsea Beach Cafe?
Yeah. And he said to me, I'm not going down there on the off chance that we get somewhere and then end up in a queue.
Thatched House do breakfast now, don't they?
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Do breakfast? All right.
You can get two big breakfasts for £10.50.
All right, I'll tell him that then. But he looked somewhere else, he phoned them up and they were shut. So he said, I've had enough.
Yeah, I went in a thatched house Christmas, New Year's Day.
Oh, yeah.
We went for a walk down the locks and that.
They do
Walk past.
breakfast.
Yeah, they do a breakfast in there. I don't know what
Very
time they
nice.
start. I don't know.
Oh, you
I didn't
don't
have
know?
it. Just saw it on the
What do you want
menu.
to do?
It's got to hold.
Yeah.
Have a look on there.
Hold opposition.
Yeah, but
It's only round the corner, so it's quite useful.
Yeah, it's like 2
How much money
sausages,
you
2 bacon,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you know, quite a big breakfast.
Oh, big,
they call
yeah,
it,
all English.
Yeah.
You've got
Oh.
enough money to ship people into
and all
that
stuff as well.
last empty
I'll
stronghold.
tell him that then. But if Alice isn't well, it would have been a waste of time anyway. Carmen's not that wonderful, so it would have been a bit, especially if we've got school next week. All right.
What are you doing in my room?
Oh, she's awake.
No, she was
Oh.
asleep. But I said she needed a wee.
Oh, right.
She went. She fell asleep on the sofa.
Oh, okay.
And that's take her straight up, and she didn't.
Did it?
No. She goes, what are you doing in my room?
Right.
Kevin, you bidding?
oh right. So who is it? Me first. Oh.
Back here.
Right now,
We've got less than 2 spice, have you?
She's got truckloads.
3.
3.
3.
Grief. What's that then?
4.
Pass.
Matt?
No, pass.
Pass.
5.
Ooh.
Message incoming. Ally.
No.
Yeah, it's an important piece of information.
5 for you then. No one else is bidding more than 5, are they? Put it in.
I shot myself in the foot.
No, it goes to me.
I shot myself in the foot then.
It goes to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm losing interest in this game.
Right, next one.
Who's bid first?
Whoever's next in turn order, so it'd be you.
Me? All right.
Oh, hang on, where's the storm? Oh, yeah, so you should have bid first.
Oh, well,
Did you bid first last time?
no.
No.
It didn't matter.
No, it didn't
Anyway,
matter, so-
we were the only ones that bid anyway.
So I'm not bidding.
Yeah, but Margaret would have bid first though.
Would you have bid?
We'd have to go back.
That's 5.
No.
Start that again.
No.
No,
What
yeah.
are you doing 5 from that for?
Because he would have.
No,
Oh, yeah.
you
Yeah,
give
yeah,
me-
all right, calm
So
down.
you've got to go up to 5 and I've got to go up to 4.
Right, bid again. Margaret, you bid first.
Nobody knows what it is apart from Gavin, so just start
One.
again. No, none.
2,
3,
Pass.
so you're still going to end up paying 5 anyway.
Not unless he passes now.
no, I'm going to pass actually.
3. That's 3.
3.
Yeah, I didn't bid 3 though, did I?
Yeah,
Bid 4.
1, 2, 3. I ain't get stitched up with that.
you bid 3.
Shouldn't have bid.
He bid 3 to start off with.
We had to change it though, didn't we? Because the turn order was different.
That's not right.
Shouldn't have bid.
Huh? No, but I thought we had to bid.
No.
I thought we had to bid up to what we bid up before.
No.
But give Margaret the chance to bid more.
started it fresh because nobody knows
No
what it
one's
is.
going to. I wouldn't bid then.
Right, so there's 1,
1,
2.
none.
Nothing.
3.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Next one.
That's for Matthew first.
Back, please.
Matthew?
Do you want to bid?
That's your ones.
Julie?
Sorry?
It's on none.
No.
No.
1.
Margaret? Margaret, got it?
Sorry. Where are we? Sorry.
1.
Pass.
No.
1.
You bid 1,
It's good.
Me.
did you?
Okay. Goes to me. No, it's not me. It's
Yeah.
So it'll be 1,
Green.
2.
green.
Oh,
Go past first time.
Julie.
Julie. Yeah, it's you, Julie. Sorry.
You just passed, didn't you?
Oh, pass.
On the last one.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Gary.
What's the bid?
Nothing.
Nothing at the moment.
1.
Margaret?
Nothing.
1. We're on.
No, pass.
Gary gets it.
For 1. Ooh.
Gary?
No, it's yeah.
Gary. Yes, Gary. I
Yeah.
passed.
Oh, you passed on that.
Oh, hang on. So it is me. Yeah, you're right. Pass. Gary?
No.
Margaret?
Pass.
Pass.
1.
Yeah.
Goes to Margaret? No.
Goes to the bank.
Last one?
Gary.
No, it's...
Me.
No, it's Gary. So you had the first
Oh,
bid on it
right.
last. That's the first bid. Do you want it?
1.
2.
No.
Pass.
No.
2.
Let's throw it in record. Okie doke. That's been in phase over. Revival, so I can revive on troop 3.
So can I.
I get 2.
Revive your troops.
Is that true?
How many revivals to get? 1 revival for free.
I'll get 3 revivals.
3? Then you can pay as well if you want.
Who, me?
No, yeah, well you can. You don't
No,
can't pay. You can pay.
You cannot buy
You can
additional
buy my mum's
revivals.
ones if you want.
I ain't got that much money.
What? Not much money, just hoovering up loads of cash.
Was it 2 for every? No, it's
2
How many
spice
leaders
per
have I
troop.
got in there then?
Just
Just the
one.
one?
2
I love
spice
that
per
one.
troop.
Pay 5. Yeah.
No,
How many troops you got to go?
don't pay anything.
Oh,
I've got a
2.
card that
Yeah.
lets me have it for
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh, right.
I think you need to,
Yeah.
don't you? How many troops have you lost? 1, 2. You lost 7 troops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so you can activate
No,
that
there's another one there.
Sidach Haderach thing.
There's 8 there.
No, that's battles you
It's
lose.
9.
No, it's troops lost.
9
Forces
green.
lost.
Sure. 8.
Oh right, I thought it was
You can
battles.
add him to a battle now.
7,
Yeah.
8, 9.
He can only get killed if someone plays as a las gun and you play a shield, right? That's the only way he can be destroyed.
Okay, I'm going to revive 2 then.
I keep this card, don't I?
I don't know what card it
It's
is.
a special. If I use it, I'll keep it.
I don't know.
Oh,
No, you discard specials.
oh do you?
Yeah.
Right, so I've just used it.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
What does it let you do? Revive stuff for free.
It's I can have a leader or up to 5 of my forces for nothing from the tank.
Yep.
So I've taken the leader out.
You immediately revive one of your leaders, or up to 5. But you took your leader out.
Mm.
Right. Just chuck
So
that
you
in
don't
the discard
battle
pile.
at all then, really?
Oh,
You?
just put my troops in and hope that everyone kills themselves. Right. Everyone's revived.
Yep.
Shipment and movement. Starting
I
with,
get to look at this, don't
starting with my mum.
I? Don't know.
Yeah.
I want to wait.
I may flip advisors to troops.
I'm going to wait my turn.
Yep. Okay. Space and Guild may take the turn out of all right, so Freeman may move into Storm at half right. So you will not want to be waiting, so I'm going to do mine now. So I'm going to pay. I'm ship 4. Into here.
That gives you your 4 domains, doesn't it?
No.
Only at the end of the...
Yeah, the Mentat pause phase.
Hmm.
And do I want to move any?
Is that the payment?
Yeah.
You can move them free, can't you? Because of that? Or is that from there?
No. From anywhere. As long as you're in control of that. So I'll move. That there. Julie?
Julie, Julie, my booze.
You could place them at half price.
Yeah.
She's skint though.
How are you?
What do you wanna do? What do you wanna do?
Oh. Bit rolling.
How much is that? 4.
4.
Okay.
My go. Julie, anything else?
No.
Whee!
Oh, I was meant to pay you, wasn't I?
Yeah.
How much was it?
4.
4. I put a 5 in and took 1 out. So you got 1 change.
Yeah, haven't you done that? You're moving any?
Yes. I'm moving them to there, so that'd be
Move 3.
1, 2. Oh, I don't pick it up yet, do I?
Minute.
Gary.
Do you want to prolong the agony for everybody? Or
Depends if you think you can win. Do always make us victors.
I could, but not for another couple of rounds.
We'll just leave as is then, because we're going to win.
That's what I mean. I could upset the
right?
apple cart quite easily.
You know, they'll make the game go on for
Another
100
What is
years.
the time?
It's coming up for
Half
10
past.
o'clock.
Past 10.
10 past 10.
Mm.
That's what I mean. I could totally disrupt it.
I mean, really, this is the last round, isn't it?
Mm. So, I'll give you... I haven't got the space
Well-
to give you.
This is the last round. I don't want anyone to be a winner. There you go. And my movement.
Still 4. As long as you beat my mum. Right. Okay, so that's...
Is this the last round?
Well, don't know yet. Well, yeah. Go on.
Me?
Mm.
I've got 1 to place.
Yeah.
So that'll be 1 coin, because I haven't got half.
Oh, my back.
Okay.
And
So I'll get to put 1 in there. And I'll also get to put 1 in there.
Even though there's 1 in it. Oh, from where he came from.
How come? Should be there. Yeah, so it's been flipped. And Julie put 1 in there. Wait, you went in there, didn't you?
Mm.
Put 1 in.
and I'm going to place this one. Oops.
I thought you had 1 to place.
Sorry?
Didn't you have 1 to
I've
place?
shipped, so I can place now, move them around the board. It's movement, not shipped. I've shipped 1,
Yeah.
and I'm going to move that over there.
Where did they come from?
Up there.
You can only move 1 space.
No, your mum can move.
I can move anywhere on the board.
Oh, can you? Oh, okay.
That's what it says. Any other territory on the board.
Just bang red.
No. It didn't hurt.
Right. So is that
Doing.
Just knocked it slightly.
Oh, I'm gonna
So you can go there, Matthew,
I
can't
haven't
you?
got any troops left. Okay. Where was it? Right, so that's movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
When another player moves into a territory with villagers with troops, villagers must flip their troops to advisors to troops. I can't do that. Okay, so player order. So you get to choose which battle you want to do first.
We do you first, I think.
This one. Okay.
Wheels.
Don't forget to use my ability, Matthew.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
You can look at the leader, the weapon, the defence, or the number dialed.
So what we got? That's 1, 2. And you've got 2.
Is that 2? 2 against 2.
No, it's 1 against 1. They're half, aren't they? Oh no, yes, sorry, it's 2, yeah.
It's true, why don't they just make it
I know.
2,
Or just make it
each troop of 2?
2 with
and then-
1. You okay there, Gary?
I don't normally get beaten down by a game, but this one is.
So what is that I've got there? So that's, how many have I got there?
2.
Okay.
You wish you didn't ask for this game now.
Oh, that's all right.
No, it's alright, I don't mind it.
There's a lot of exceptions to remember, isn't there? Don't forget we're playing the advanced game as well, so that you wouldn't be using all the advanced actions with it.
Try and work this out with the...
For me, it seems like a lot of effort to get nowhere.
It just seems to lose all your men.
I mean, I understand keeping men back a little bit now.
Only your first game though, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I think if you play it again, you need to play this multiple times, I think, with the same faction. So what are you doing?
Okay, right, I've worked it then.
Right, so
Yeah.
your cards, have you?
I have.
I'm going to say that you cannot play a projectile weapon.
Okay.
And
Right.
don't forget to use my ability.
I want to see what... I want to see your weapon card. Right. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's, let me get my
Well, you-
spice out.
You're adding spice. So 7. So you kill my leader.
Yeah.
So what you got? You
10.
have you got 5 there?
Because I've added spice.
It was only worth. It's only worth 4 then.
What?
That.
But they're halves, aren't they?
Yeah. 1,
I've
2,
put in
3,
6
4.
spice.
But you can only add 1 spice to each one.
Oh, right,
I
okay.
mean, so that's they're worth 4. So you
Okay.
only double them. Not that it makes any difference. Right.
Right.
Right, so you put them all in. So I die, and it goes to the tanks. Right? They all die. But you get 5 spice for my leader.
That gives Gary to move in.
Well, if we get that far.
Oh, we probably won't. This is
Oh, this is the last go, isn't it? So,
Okay.
Because I'll move there, and then someone else will move in there. We'll both wipe each other out. It'll move on another round,
Hang on.
and 6 o'clock in the morning.
Battle, isn't it?
There's only 10 rounds.
that was a battle. That was the first
Right,
one.
next one. Which boy do you want to battle next?
So will have to be
Ginger.
you, won't it?
Okay.
Yeah, how many have I got there?
1.5.
So how many spice can I put on that then? It's
Up to
confusing.
3.
3? All right, okay.
So if we all died, can you flip that over straight
Yeah.
away? Straight away. Right.
How many are you putting in? You put, well, don't know yet, do you?
So that's 1.5.
Yeah.
So what does that count on here then? There's 1.5.
Well, you 3, wouldn't it? If you put them all in,
Yeah.
then you'll spend 3 spice and you'll put 3 on there.
So there's 3. Right, there's 3 characters.
Plus your leader.
And then the spice is 1 spice per.
Per token, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
And they're
please.
half.
No. You put 3 on your battle wheel,
Yeah, I've done that.
right? So that's it. And you pay 3 spice, okay? Now you add your leader and any cards that you're going to play.
The spice on the wheel though is a half, isn't it?
No.
It's for the number.
You don't worry about that. You just,
Oh,
you add,
oh okay.
yes, it's 1, 2, 3. So you paid 3 spice, you put 3.
Okay,
Right,
done
add
that.
your leader.
Mhm.
And Gav, I can stop her from doing something. So, what? Okay,
I ain't got any money.
that's all right. So I'll tell her not to play a defence.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at his cards.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're about
I'm
right.
scared.
Well, you're looking at them and you ain't even
Gavin
in
wants me to
alliance.
tell you cannot play a projectile defence.
It's the last
Okay.
round anyway, so it's not going to matter, is it?
Join defence cards then.
Where's my other one?
It's going to be a Monopoly game.
Where's my other one? Oh, thank you. Right.
Oh, maybe we should do the other one then. Defence. You can't play, yeah.
Yeah, but have you just looked at her cards?
Oh, I didn't know
You
that
just
that was
say
in there,
that.
did I? I knew that she had it back, I thought she discarded it.
No, keep it as is.
We'll keep it as it is.
No defence.
You can't play a projectile defence.
Okay.
You've got a traitor card.
No, not for her.
Mm.
So one guild.
Okay.
Go.
Right, okay. So that's poison, so both leaders are killed. Okay?
Well, have you got a poison one then?
And he's got projectile.
Oh, right.
They're both dead. So 2, 3. So you win. Right, so you don't get any spice because both leaders were killed. So you're all both. The winner loses troops and spice based on the battle wheel, gains spice equal to the combat
Leaders
values for
killed.
all killed leaders, and made this. Yeah, so you get. How much spice do you get for the leader?
5, isn't it?
5 spice. So they go into the tanks. Right. Next battle,
That one. Isn't it? Oh, this one.
whoever's next in line, so it's me. So me and Julie are going to have
It's in
scrap.
line.
Yeah, here. Next in turn order. Right. So what we got? Oh God.
What have I got? Got some stars there, but that's only half.
1,
now.
2, 3, 4, 5 and a half.
5.5.
Yeah. What have I got, Gav? 1, 2 and a half.
Well, 2.
Can I help
Is,
out my alliance with anything?
No, you can only say to do with shipping, innit?
Yeah.
So I can't do anything.
You
with
got,
that
you got
one.
half, hold one back, Matthew. Remember?
Yeah.
Do you have to tell me that you're holding one back?
Yeah. No, I don't have to
You
tell
don't
you
have to tell
that.
anybody else to. Otherwise, you lose the territory.
What have I got? 5.5.
If you're going to put them all in, it's up to you.
It's the last round, so it doesn't really make any difference, does it?
What do you want? Are you playing a card?
I haven't got any cards.
All right, okay. Gav, I want to see. I want to see the power of your leader.
Huh?
So I can use Gav's
Use
ability.
my ability. I can show the leader.
Right.
I can't let you borrow any money.
Ugh.
Do we show now?
No. Yeah. Yeah, so what's that then? So you're putting them in, so that's 2, 4, 6, 7
Left one
Eight.
out.
and a half.
I didn't do it at a half. I left one out.
All right,
One.
that should be up to 8 then.
Did it?
Yeah.
That goes away, they go away, stay in there.
How was that 8 then?
Because you had 3, which would work for 2. Right? 1, 2, 3, that's 6, 7, 8.
Oh, you said 4.
Who?
4.5.
Who did?
I did.
I didn't. I didn't know what you were doing. Didn't say anything. Right, so both leaders come back. They both survive. Final fight.
It's Gary and who's the
Yeah.
other?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Do I get any spice?
No. if the leaders weren't killed.
What have you got there? You got one person. Right, I'm just going to put. Well, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to put. I'll just count up what I had. This is wheel.
There you go.
Shall I tell him not to play then, Gav?
As leader.
Right, Mr. Speaker.
I'm going to say that you have to play a projectile defence card. You haven't got
So
one.
what you want?
You haven't got one.
Right, go on.
Oh, I should have said he's not to play a weapon. Should have waited for you, shouldn't I? Should
Yeah.
have said, oh, I want to see what weapon you're playing. I should have cancelled it.
What's your leader?
You've got to have 4.
What's
haven't
my
you?
leader?
As an
What's his
alliance.
score?
Why would I tell you that?
Because it's part of my.
You've won.
We?
It's part of my.
Have you won?
Because you haven't got 4.
You haven't got
Advantages.
four either.
Is it?
No.
Yeah.
But if I prevented control
Five.
of June,
It's not the end of the
automatically
game, is it?
win the game.
No, it's not the end of the game.
Okay, let's
It's the
reveal.
last round.
I can't beat you anyway.
So your lead is deaded.
Oh, I got +2 as well.
Oh yeah. So that's what?
6.5.
6.5. So you've got 3, 8. Plus your lead is dead, so you don't count. So Gary gets 4 spice. How many did you put in?
3. And what about him?
It's an advisor.
So is that the last battle?
Yeah, so how are we going to resolve who the winner is?
Well, whoever's got the most territories, I suppose.
We've got 2.
2. I've got 3.
No, strongholds.
I've
Julie's
got
got 1. Our alliance has got 2. You've got 1 each. So me and Gav win the game. And I would have won it anyway, if we kept it, because I predicted that Gavin was going to win on turn 4, so that meant I would have won, even if we was in an alliance. But
What, won a battle?
if we'd won as an alliance, I would have won
The whole
solo.
thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
because I predicted that you would win.
Well, it says in here, if no faction has been able to win the game by the end of play, you prevented control of June, automatically win the game.
Yeah, so that's turn 10.
It's the end of the game.
It's not the end of the game.
Oh,
Well, technically it is.
Anyway.
We won, Julie. We won. Oh, dear, that was hard work.
That was sort of
I think
right.
it is, as you say, one that